The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. We're back again with that master mystery storyteller, Arthur Conan Doyle. Today's tale is the story of a secret. Who of us does not have some skeleton in his closet, unwanted, unwished for? As an ancient proverb tells us, a secret is your slave if you keep it, your master if you lose it.
I cannot bring myself to go in that door.
Supposing we let Cartwright go in first. He has the lamp. I'll follow him, Michael, and then you.
I thought I had the key. None of these seem to fit.
Then we can't open it.
But these are the keys your father gave me before he died.
If the black door can't be unlocked, there's only one thing to do. Break it down.
Our mystery drama, The Black Door, is adapted from a story by A. Conan Doyle, especially for the Mystery Theater by G. Frederick Lewis, and stars Kevin McCarthy. It is sponsored in part by Contact, the 12-hour cold capsule, and True Value hardware stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Much has been written about the London fog, the pea souper, the blinding kind, the kind that keeps you from seeing your hand in front of your face. It was on such a dim and shadowy night, Conan Doyle tells us, that attorney John Alberar witnessed the accident that changed his life.
Look out! You on that bicycle! Look out! A young man on a bicycle suddenly cut in front of a horse-drawn carriage and was knocked down. But before you could say Jack Robinson, the driver had lashed at his horse, and the four-wheeler disappeared into the fog.
My leg. My leg.
Any harm done, young man?
It's my ankle. It's only a twist, I think, but it's quite painful. Just give me your hand, will you?
Of course. Up we go.
Huh? Hope it's not broken. I can't put any weight on it.
Where do you live?
Right here, this big house behind the wall. I was pedaling across to the gate when that confounded carriage ran into me. I'll sue that driver if I ever catch him.
Well, I don't think you'll have much of a case. It was your fault. You steered your bicycle directly in front of him.
Oh, what do you mean, my fault? Are you a lawyer or something?
As a matter of fact, I am. But let's save the introductions until I get you into your house. I put the broken bicycle inside the gate and supported the young man down the driveway of his house and up the steps to the front door. Not a light was shining inside. The place was as black and silent as if no one had ever lived in it. I say, do you always keep it so dark in your hallway?
The first door on the right, if you'll just see me in there. The door's open. I never close it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lamp on the table, if you'd be so kind as to light it.
Tell me, is there no one else in this house?
I'm perfectly all right, not to worry. You may leave me now. I do thank you for your assistance.
I don't like the looks of that ankle. It's swelling up.
Will you please go? Will you go now? I don't feel...
With that, the young man fainted dead away, his face a ghastly white. I lifted him onto the bed, seized the lamp, and ran from room to room to get help. The entire house was deserted, thick with dust, hardly a stick of furniture. The kitchen, there must be someone there. No one. Through the house I went, every room quite empty. At the top of the stairs, I was stopped by a large black door with a great red wax seal across it. I ran back down.
Why on earth did you take the lamp away? I can't bear sitting in the dark.
I'm glad you recovered. I went looking for someone.
You might look for some time. I'm alone in the house.
Alone? Devilish awkward if you got sick.
It was foolish of me to faint. I inherit a weak heart from my mother. Any pain or emotion has that effect on me. It'll probably kill me someday as it did my mother. Did you say you were a doctor?
Lawyer. John Alberar. Pleased to know you.
I'm Michael Torrance. Funny I should meet a lawyer in such a strange fashion. Mr. Cartwright was saying that we should be needing one pretty soon.
Certainly. Anything I can do.
John Alberar. Imagine having a solicitor pick me up from the street. You, went about the house to find someone, you said? Did you go into all the rooms?
I think so.
Upstairs as well?
Oh, yes. The house is quite deserted.
All the way upstairs?
As far as I could.
Then you saw it?
Saw what?
At the top of the stairs. The black door.
Yes, I did. I didn't try to open it because of the wax seal across the keyhole.
Weren't you curious to know what was in that room?
I was, rather. The seal, the door, yes, it did strike me as being a bit unusual.
Tell me, Mr. Alberar, do you think you could go on alone, living in this house year after year, longing all the time to know what is on the other side of a certain door, and yet not daring to look?
Mr. Torrance, do you mean to say that you don't know yourself what's behind that black door?
No more than you do.
But then why don't you open it?
I am forbidden to.
I see. Well, I say, if you don't mind, I think I should be on my way.
Are you in a hurry?
No, not particularly. Just on my way home, but I live down the embankment a ways, and it does take time going through the fog.
I should be very glad if you would stay with me for a bit. The fact is, Mr. Alberar, I live a very retired and secluded life here. Can you stay just a little?
Well, I'm
presuming upon our short acquaintance, I know, but, how can I say it? I'm beginning to realize something is happening to me, and running deliberately into that carriage tonight, I saw it coming. What was I trying to do?
I don't follow you.
What I'm saying, Mr. Alberar, is that I have been keeping so much bottled up inside of me that if I don't tell someone, soon I'm afraid that I'm slowly but surely going mad.
I looked about me at the one room in this vast house that was furnished. A grandfather clock, a sofa bed, a table covered with papers, a decanter and glasses, a hot plate and a chair. There was something grotesque about it all. I knew that I couldn't leave Michael Torrance in the state he was in.
Would you please stay?
Certainly. I should be very happy to.
Oh, splendid. You will find spirits in a siphon on the table. Forgive me if I don't act the host, but my foot is still a bit sore. Those are cigars in the tray. Help yourself. And would you bring me one? Thank you. So, you are a solicitor, Mr. Alberar?
Yes.
How fortunate you are, sir. You are a lawyer, and I am nothing. I am that most helpless of living creatures, the son of a millionaire. I was brought up with the expectation of great wealth, and here I am, a poor man without any profession at all. And on top of that, all I'm left with is a great mansion which I cannot afford to keep and cannot sell or rent.
Why not?
I am forbidden to by instructions left me by my father.
Strange.
Oh, you must know that my father was H.C. Torrance, the banker.
Torrance, of course. I knew that name rang a bell.
So you, know about the scandal?
Well, I recall something written in the papers at that time. Some financial dealings of his that went sour,
And he left the country. My poor father. He left England to avoid all his friends whose savings he had invested in an unsuccessful speculation. You see, Father was a very nervous and sensitive man. Perhaps I've inherited that from him.
But if I remember, he was never accused of having done anything criminal.
Oh, no, purely a matter of sentiment. He couldn't even face his own family, and he died among strangers without ever letting us know where he was.
He died, huh?
My mother and I, we couldn't prove his death, but we We knew he must be dead.
How?
Well, because after several years, his speculations came right back again. His friends, all of them, made quite a packet. So there was no reason why Father should not come back to England and look them all in the face. Oh, he would have returned if he were alive, I'm sure of it.
When did you last hear from him?
Let me see. It's all so muddled in my head. I know the first 2 years after he left, my mother received a letter each year.
And your father didn't say where he was living?
No, he never gave a return address.
So there were only 2 letters?
3, all told. That's where the mystery of the sealed-up black door all began. You know, I would like very much to have you look at those letters. Mr. Alberar, you are the only person in the world besides Mr. Cartwright who even knows about them.
No. Look, may I call you Michael?
Please do.
Michael, the hour is quite late, and I suggest it best you prepare yourself for bed and try for a good night's sleep, huh? I really should be on my way.
I understand. I've asked too much of you already. I want you to know, though, Mr. Alberar, you've already restored some of my sanity. You have no idea how terrible a day today has been for me.
May I ask why?
Well, I've just come back from the cemetery, having buried my dear mother. The prospect of continuing alone is almost more than I can bear.
Michael, why don't I stop by tomorrow? I'd like to look in on you and see how you're getting on.
Would you, please? Lord, what a horrendous day this has been. I hope I shan't experience another like it as long as I live.
No wonder Michael Torrance had appeared strange to me that evening. A young man who obviously needed friendship, needed love, and suddenly found himself alone in the world, orphaned. But the following afternoon, I was sitting in my office when a tall, ascetic-looking gentleman walked in with the aid of a cane. Would I please see him? It was most urgent.
Mr. Alberar, I hope you will forgive this intrusion. May I introduce myself? My name is Cartwright. I'm a friend of Michael Torrance.
Oh, yes, he told me. You are the executor of the Torrance estate, I believe.
In a way, yes. May I speak quite frankly?
I prefer it.
Master Michael came to see me early this morning. I was not yet up. Mr. Alberar, in my opinion, by befriending that young man, you may have stumbled into a hornet's nest.
I don't follow you.
I would advise you, as an old and trusted friend of Michael's father, that you forget the entire episode. Put it out of your mind.
Disregard what I saw with my own eyes.
Master Michael has a tendency to dramatize events. I am very appreciative of what you did for him last night, and so is he. I understand he ran into a carriage and you assisted him into his house.
What I fail to understand, Mr. Cartwright, is why you feel it best that I forget the young man's existence. As for that black door...
You saw it?
Of course. Michael and I discussed it.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
In fact, I had intended visiting Michael today. I left him quite overwrought, which is, of course, quite understandable in the person who had buried his mother that very day.
He said that?
No, why not? He has no reason to hide it.
Master Michael told you he had buried his mother yesterday?
You appear incredulous. Isn't his mother dead?
Oh, yes. Mrs. Torrance is dead, but she died and was buried 2 years ago.
Somewhere, Michael Torrance has mislaid 2 years. It has been said that great emotional stress expands and contracts time. Many tragedies suffered in one's past are often as fresh as though they happened yesterday. Conversely, what happened yesterday could already be forgotten. And as for the mysterious black door, now a third person shares the secret. Mr. Cartwright, the man with a walking stick. More will unfold when we return shortly with Act 2. John John Alberar, an English barrister, has taken on many legal cases in his day, but none as puzzling as the one he happened on by accident. That of the son of a millionaire banker whose memory appears disturbed and whose nights are spent in a mansion of empty rooms and a sealed door painted black.
I made no promises to Mr. Cartwright not to see young Torrance again. He gave me his card, and as soon as he had gone, I hailed a cab, giving the driver Michael's address. I rang for a long time. Finally, he came to the door. The glassy look in his eyes had disappeared. He seemed genuinely pleased to see me, and as we sat over whiskey in his one room, I told him of Cartwright's visit.
Oh, that is strange. He asked me who you were. Naturally, I told him. He gave me your address, but I never dreamed he'd go see you. I wonder why.
Michael, just who is he?
Cartwright? Oh, he was my father's confidential clerk. More of an assistant, really. And he continued to be both friend and advisor to my mother and then myself. I don't know what I should have done without him.
I hope, Michael, that he is as good a friend as you say.
I was wondering whether you'd come back to see me, so I dug out a letter I felt you'd be interested to see. It's the very first one which came from my father 7 years ago when he left England. It was written to my mother. I haven't looked at it in years, but I can still almost remember it word for word. I'll confess to you, Mr. Alberar, just to hold that letter in my hand disturbs me deeply.
Oh, I understand.
I don't think you do. The paper, the ink, the very shape of the words in his handwriting, they spring out at me. I can almost hear his voice as I read it.
Let me, then.
No. I must rid myself of this constant feeling that my father is watching my every move. It's an obsession, I know. I must face up to it. Now, this is what he says. My ever dearest wife, since the doctors have told me quite privately how weak your heart is and how harmful any shock might be, I can no longer refrain from telling you that things have been going badly with me. This will cause me to leave you for a little time, but it is with the absolute assurance that we shall see each other very soon. Don't let our parting impair your health, for that is what I want above all things to avoid. I can't go on, Mr. Alberar. Do forgive me. I cannot bring myself to read anymore.
May I look at the letter? Thank you. Yes, he details how the black door is to be kept sealed until you are 21. How old were you then?
14. Sir, read how he ends the letter. It will help you understand what a kind and considerate man he was.
And now, goodbye, my own best of wives. During our short separation, you should consult Mr. Cartwright on any matters which should arise. He has my complete confidence, ever and always. Your loving husband, Hugh, June 4, 1881.
You know, my father was a man noted for his almost fanatical love of the truth. He was always accurate to the penny. When he said in that letter 7 years ago that he hoped to see my mother very soon, you may rely on it that he meant it.
Michael, it seems to me that you are living in the shadow of something quite mysterious. And you should either open the black door or find yourself accommodations elsewhere. It's not good for you to remain here.
I couldn't dream of disobeying my father. Did you read his instructions carefully about the door? Let me have it there. Here's the place. Listen to this. I have a request to make, and I implore you to do exactly as I tell you.
There are some things I do not wish to be seen by anyone in the room at the top of the stairs. The one with the black door that I used as my private study. I assure you, it is nothing to be ashamed of. But I do not wish you or Michael to enter that room. The door is locked, and I implore you, when you receive this, to place a seal over the lock and leave it so. Do not sell or rent the house or leave it unattended, lest my secret be discovered. When Michael is 21 years old, he may enter the room. Not before.
What reason could he possibly have had?
Well, neither Mother or I had any idea. But we followed his instructions to the letter, placed a seal upon the black door, and it's been there ever since. Mother lived for 5 years after Father's disappearance, although all the doctors had said she couldn't possibly live that long. Her heart, it was very weak. Had been since childhood.
So your mother lived for 5 years after Mr. Torrance left England?
Yes. Why?
And that was 7 years ago?
Yes. Why do you ask?
Michael, I do insist, as a new friend, that it is harmful for you to stay on in this house with its secret at the top of the stairs. You say your mother died 5 years after your father left, which was 7 years ago. Which would mean she died 2 years ago.
Exactly. Why? Have I said something different?
Yesterday, when I brought you in after the accident, you said it had been a terrible day. That you had just come from the cemetery that afternoon, had buried your mother.
I said that? Oh, no. I'm doing it again. Oh, no.
I'm no doctor or psychologist whatsoever, but I do know that to extend a hand of friendship when it is needed can be the best medicine there is. I reassured Michael that anyone could have lapses of memory and that the emotional strain he was under could even alter the fact of time in his mind. I took him to my club for dinner, and we strolled back to his house along the Chelsea embankment.
No, that house has no happy memories for me. After Father left, Mother and I were gradually compelled to sell the furniture, dismiss the servants, and, well, as you saw, I'm living alone in one single room. But there is a bright side.
What's that?
If I can only hang on, in a little over 2 months, I shall be 21. I keep telling myself, the first thing I shall do is unseal and open the black door, and the second, get rid of the house.
Something about all this plagues me. Why did your father remain out of the country once the investments he advised others to make recovered?
Well, he must be dead.
Why? Having done nothing actually wrong, and leaving England because he couldn't bear to face his friends, why didn't he take your mother with him?
Well, I don't know.
Why no return address on his letters to her? Why conceal it?
I don't know.
Why allow your mother to die and be buried and still not return to England?
Sir, I just don't know.
I'm going to tell you, as a man who has known many an innocent person, and many who are guilty, it's clear to me your father had important reasons, vital ones, for staying away. That, although nothing criminal could have been proven against him, he must have been afraid something might be, and he refused to put himself within the power of the law.
Stop that. Will you stop saying that? I told you he must have died.
Is there any other way the facts can be explained?
I don't care about explanations. I remember him as an ideal man. His only fault was that he was too sensitive, too unselfish. That anyone should lose a penny through him was unthinkable. My father was a man of honor.
Forgive me, my boy, if I appear callous. We lawyers have a way of assessing the facts as we find them. Mike, look out! Look out! I managed to pull Michael back from the road in time, just in time, as the carriage came charging down on him. It disappeared into the night, and we both stood there, gathering our wits and our breaths.
A close call.
That's twice on 2 different nights you were almost run down.
Did you see who the driver was?
No, I can't say that I did. Was there someone in the carriage?
I had just a glimpse of a man waving a walking stick out the window.
Now, let's get into your house. It may be gloomy, but it's safer. What's that you see there?
It's a walking stick. Must have dropped from the carriage. Take a look at this, Mr. Alberar. Have you ever seen it before?
Yes, I have, somewhere. Or one very much like it.
So have I. Do you know whose it is?
Not really.
Mr. Cartwright's. It's identical to the one he carries.
I saw less and less of young Michael Torrance as the days and weeks went on. He had no more lapses of memory or alteration of dates and seemed quite cheery at the prospect of his approaching birthday. And then one day I was in my law offices in Lincoln's Inn Fields when someone knocked at my door with a cane. Why, Mr. Cartwright, What brings you here?
The day of the month and the month of the year.
Are you being cryptic on purpose? Come in. Don't stand in the doorway.
Thank you, Mr. Alberar.
Sit down. May I take your cane?
No, thank you. I need it to get round.
Oh. Then you are never without it.
Oh, I have several walking sticks. I shouldn't be able to go up or down stairs or in and out of a carriage without one, but setting that aside, my charge, Master Michael Torrance, has told me he would like you to be present today.
Present where?
At his house this evening.
Why this evening? Oh, is he 21 today?
At midnight.
The door? The black door, has he opened it?
Not yet, but he will. Tonight.
And Michael would like me there when it's opened?
Yes, it is his wish also. Actually, it was I who persuaded him to ask you. I have certain reasons to believe it would be well to have a reliable witness when the seal is broken. And since you are a lawyer and already acquainted with the facts of the situation, may we count on you?
Most certainly. Mr. Cartwright?
Yes?
I seem to remember your last visit here. You were warning me to stay out of this affair.
Well, I was afraid you might be one of those who tried to take advantage of Master Michael. Others have tried.
I had similar suspicions about you, Mr. Cartwright.
I know. The walking stick he found in the street. Master Michael told me it was not mine.
Sometimes what we think is evil intent is nothing more than coincidence.
I wish all things evil were mere coincidence, but I'm afraid not. Be good enough to hand me my cane, will you?
As with all stories by the great Conan Doyle, there is always an underlying meaning. Not that we wish to give this tale more weight than it can carry. It is, after all, first and last, the story of a secret. Somewhere, however, runs the thread of honor and dishonor. Hang on, for Act 3 will begin shortly, and that is the act that usually has all the answers. Let us set the scene. Lawyer John Alberar arrives at the Torrance mansion a little after 9. Michael, about to turn 21, is quiet and afraid. Mr. Cartwright, at first talkative, affable, becomes paler as the hour grows later. 10 o'clock, 11, and then it is a quarter hour before midnight.
It's as if all my life I've been waiting for this moment. It seems only yesterday Father went away. Then Mother got one letter from him, and next year she got another. Did I ever tell you, Mr. Alberar, they were both postmarked pairs?
Yes, you did.
Funny, they both said practically the same thing, even though he sent them a year apart. That he and Mother would soon be reunited. Was that 11:45 that struck?
Yes, it was. We haven't long to wait now.
Then, when Mother died, there was the last letter I received from him. Did I ever tell you about that one, Mr. Alberar?
You may have mentioned it, Michael. You never showed it to me.
Oh, I've put it away. I'll keep it forever. Such a sweet and wonderful letter it was. So typical of Father. Begging me never to think evil of him, as if I could. Saying that sealing up the black door wasn't as important now as when it was when Mother was alive, but that I should be a good boy and wait. I was 19, and he wrote to me as if I were 15 or 16. Funny, the feelings that come over you, as if all my life I've been waiting for the clock to strike 12. It's what comes, I guess, of being born at midnight.
The clock began to strike 12, and there we were, on the threshold of unlocking the door, and the mystery. Cartwright led the way up the stairs, an oil lamp in one hand, his cane in the other. I followed him, and behind me came Michael. We reached the last landing. There was the black door with its seal directly in front of us. I felt Michael's hand on my arm.
I don't feel well.
Michael, it's all right.
can't go in there.
Well, I'd best knock off the seal first. I'll use my walking stick.
I can't.
I suppose Cartwright goes in first. He has the lamp. I'll follow him, and then you, Michael. What say?
I thought I had the key. None of these seem to fit.
Well, then we can't open it.
Michael, there's nothing to be afraid of in there.
Isn't that a joke? After 7 years, we can't open the door after all.
What do you think we should do, Mr. Alberar? Wait?
It won't be different in the morning. It doesn't matter whether we tackle this tonight or tomorrow. There's only one thing to do. Break the door down. I've got heavy shoes. Now, let me.
You did it. Are you all right, Mr. Alberar?
Yes, I'm surprised I could put my foot through the door panel so easily.
Master Michael, I hope you're able to prepare yourself in the event that what you see in this room may be a very great shock to you.
What do you mean?
Brace yourself, Master Michael.
Will you go first?
I think it should be yourself. Here is the oil lamp. If you reach through the broken panel, perhaps you can open the door.
Give me the lamp.
Good boy, Michael.
There's a key in the door on the inside. Oh, that's why you couldn't get it open. I think I can unlock it.
Go ahead, Michael.
I'm going. Oh, my good God in heaven!
The lamp. No, it's on fire. He's spilling oil all over the floor. Cartwright, come in here. Help me beat out these flames. Michael, drop the lamp.
There's a short rug here, Mr. Alberar. Grab that end of it.
Oh, here we are. There. Oh, we have it off the floor. Let's get it over here. Right. No. Slap it down over the lamp and the flames. Good. That does it. Oh, so much smoke.
The flames are out, though. That's smoke it.
Oh, it's a dust and everything dry in here. Ooh. Where's Michael? I can't see. It's so dark. Smoke.
He's lying on the floor over here. I'm afraid he's passed out. Michael, wake up. Come on, Michael.
What is it? What happened?
You dropped the oil lamp. It caught fire. It's all right now.
Where's Mr. Cartwright?
Gone to fetch another lamp, I expect. What happened to you? Did you trip?
I saw him sitting there.
Who?
My father.
What?
Found another lamp. Oh, Lord in heaven. My poor master. My poor master.
A single table and a chair were in front of us, and sitting on it, his back turned, was a man in the act of writing. His outline was as natural as life, but as the light fell on him, I could see the back of his neck was black and wrinkled and no thicker than my wrist. Thick gray dust lay everywhere. On the man's shoulders, his hair, his shriveled, lemon-colored hands. His head had fallen forward on his chest. The pen still rested on a discolored sheet of paper.
My master. Oh, my poor master.
Is that Mr. Torrance himself?
There he has sat for 7 years. Why did he do it? I begged him. But he would have his way. He locked the door on the inside and then sat himself down.
He was writing something. I can make out the words.
Reach over and take it, Mr. Alberar. I would do it, but I must leave the room. I cannot bear to be in here a moment longer.
Michael, stand up, my boy. We'll go downstairs. I think that we've seen enough of this. Death hangs over everything.
My father. It was he in that room sitting dead in that chair. You knew he was there, Cartwright. You've known it all along.
Yes, I knew it, Master Michael, but you must believe me. I have acted for the best all along.
It's hard for me to accept. For 7 years you've known my father was dead behind that black door. You never said a word to my mother or myself.
Well, how could I say anything? Oh, don't be harsh with me, Master Michael. Make allowances for a man who has had a hard part to play.
Oh, my head is swimming. I can't grasp it. Those letters to my mother and myself, they were forgeries?
Oh, no. Your father wrote every word. And he addressed them and left them in my keeping to be posted. Oh, believe me, I followed his instructions to the very letter. He was my master, and I obeyed him.
I've calmed down some, Mr. Cartwright. It's all right. Now, please, tell us about it. I can stand it.
It was in this very room, Master Michael. You remember this used to be the morning room. 7 years ago it was, and he called me in here. Your father did.
Cartwright, I'm sure you're aware this is a period of great trouble for me. There's no help for it. A great many people, even some who had few savings, are losing everything because of me.
Well, it's not your fault entirely, Mr. Torrance.
It is my fault entirely. Every person I advise knows I've betrayed them.
Oh, no, sir.
Cartwright, you see before you a man who deserves no place among the living.
But you're too hard upon yourself.
Dishonor and betrayal. What is there left for me?
What do you mean, sir?
I shall tell you. To leave this world, it's not as easy as one would wish. What I tell you now is in secret confidence, Cartwright.
You have my word.
The finest doctors I could find here in London have told me that my wife's heart could fail her with the slightest shock. How can I do away with myself, then?
You must not, sir. There's the answer.
I have made up my mind. Now listen. My wife has been given a few months to live at most. I shall write 2 letters. No, 3. You will go to Paris, Cartwright, and mail each to my wife a month apart. Then, on that unhappy day, when she passes away, you will mail a 3rd letter, which I shall address to my son. In that way, I will be thought still alive. I shall go up to my study now.
Mr. Torrance, I beg you, think again. For the sake of all those you love, for those who love you.
Please, no more. Pray for me, Cartwright.
And I never saw Mr. Torrance again until tonight.
How could he? How could he? The sheer deceit in those letters to my mother. We shall meet again soon. His words, making her think he was coming back.
Oh, no, Master Michael, you don't understand at all. Your father believed your mother had only weeks to live. He meant what he wrote. He was certain she would die very shortly. The doctors had said so. Then they would be reunited in death. Don't you see? But your mother lived on for 5 whole years. I had only 2 letters addressed to her to send.
Michael, how could Mr. Cartwright do otherwise? He promised your father and sent the 2 letters. He gave his word. And then 2 years ago, he sent your father's letter to you.
I see it all now, but it seems so useless, his death, so wasted.
Well, how could your father have known?
Michael, I beg you to forgive me for keeping his secret. I meant no harm. Believe me, every day I spent under this roof with your mother and yourself, every day was torture for me. I knew he was up there, and many times I felt he was watching me.
Yes. Strange you should say that. I did, too.
I promised him. What could I do? I gave my word.
I don't blame you. Spared my mother a very great shock, that I'm sure of. Had she the slightest inkling what was behind the black door, it would have broken her heart. So, She died believing he was still somewhere alive. What is that paper Mr. Alberar was giving you?
It is what Mr. Torrance was writing. Do you wish to see it?
Please. It's very faded, isn't it?
Mm.
Yes, I can read it. I have taken the poison,
and I feel it working in my veins. It is strange, but not painful. When these words are read, I shall, if my wishes have been faithfully carried out, have been dead many years. Surely no one who has lost money through me will still bear me animosity. And you, my dear son Michael, you will forgive me this family scandal. I lay down my pen and pray, may God find rest for a sorely wearied spirit.
Conan Doyle's tale of the secret behind the black door recalls for us many elements of truth. In a number of lands, a man will place his reputation before his life, paying the supreme penalty as a matter of honor. As the saying goes, death before dishonor. To us, here today, life is so precious and valuable, it would be hard for us to do the same. Or would it? I shall be back to give you my opinion shortly. How often have we heard the words, "I'd rather have a good name than great riches"? That bubble reputation, the bard called it. All of us seek it. Why is it so important? The only way I can answer it is by turning the question around. Honor, prestige, integrity. Where would we be without them? For aren't those the attributes that give humanity to us poor humans? Our cast included Kevin McCarthy, Russell Horton, and Guy Sorrell. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale. Are you saying that Lorna Pilbeam, Louisa Plowright, and Laverne Preston may be one and the same person? And 2 years before that, sir, a Mrs. Lillian Pumice collected $2,000 on the death of her husband, Leander. Mrs. Pumice was 29 years old, sir. And I am to assume that all the husbands were elderly gentlemen? Yes, sir. And all passed away from heart attacks? So the physicians stated, sir. How do you account for the fact that she seems to marry men whose names begin with P? Well, sir, it would seem then to be unnecessary for her to change the monogram on her linens and silver. Oh, yeah. Well, Poindexter, what is your recommendation? I suggest, sir, that we investigate the matter thoroughly before we pay Mrs. Pilbeam a penny. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. I'm E.G. Marshall, who shares with you an interest which few can deny in strange tales of the macabre, stories that arise from suppressed motives and odd personal experiences. You've heard no doubt of ESP, extrasensory perception. Do you believe that such a gift exists? The power to perceive the thoughts of another? Believe me, it does. In some persons, it has been developed to a high degree, and there is scientific evidence to prove such a contention. Our mystery drama, The Doctor's Evidence, was written especially for Mystery Theater by Roy Windsor and stars Francis Sternhagen and Tony Roberts. It is sponsored in part by the Greyhound Ameripass and True Value Hardware Stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
The standard engine is a V8. Standard tires, steel-belted radials. There are front and rear stabilizer bars, special springs and shock valving, fast-ratio power steering, and a rally steering wheel. What makes all this interesting is that it belongs to a full-size, six-passenger Buick, the 1977 LeSabre Sport Coupe. You'll have to drive it to believe it.
Try Tatiana, the unique floral fragrance by Diane von Furstenberg. Now available in special gift packaging at the Diane von Furstenberg Cosmetic Counter and all fine stores.
Stop the music. This is Santa Claus. Can I get personal with you for a moment? The Livingston Mall has permitted me to get down to the bare facts of Christmas shopping. Now that ought to get your attention. I'm pleased to announce that I'm adding a bear to my roster of reindeer help. Not just any bear, but Yogi Bear. Yogi will be joining me this month for an extended visit to New Jersey's Livingston Mall. You'll find me in my library not far from Yogi, Augie Doggy, Fred Flintstone, and the whole Jellystone gang. And don't forget the mall's 120 quality stores under one roof, ready to fill all your holiday shopping needs. So come on out and say hello to old Santa and my pal Yogi Bear at the Livingston Mall. We're just minutes away from exit 4A, Route 280. Now, if the reindeer union will go along with that bear...
One definition of extrasensory perception is the perception of another person's thoughts and actions not received by the senses. At one time or another, most of us have had the experience of knowing what another person was thinking. A strange experience, the kind which psychical research has been studying at least since 1882, when the Society for Psychical Research was founded. Share with me this strange story of Ellen Robertshaw, who had this supernormal faculty. After an automobile accident, it seemed to increase, as Ken, her husband, explains to his secretary, Kay.
Ellen had the gift, or whatever you want to call it.
It's ghastly. Falling to her death. Can you imagine what thoughts went through that poor woman's head? Could she have anticipated her death?
I have no idea, Kay.
No, that would be magic. Do you believe in ESP, clairvoyance?
Well, they're not the same things. ESP is telepathy. I'm told it's a scientific fact.
But you do believe in telepathy and that Ellen had the faculty?
I really don't know.
You surprise me.
How so?
You're a hard-headed, practical businessman. This occult bit seems out of character.
Oh, now it's occult. No, don't assume I believe in telepathy. I'm still a skeptic. All the same, Ellen surprised me several times in the past few years by seeming to read my thoughts.
That could have been uncomfortable.
Well, sometimes, yes, but... that's all behind us now.
So it is. When's the funeral?
Well, I haven't thought about it. I'll have to talk over the arrangements with her son.
Bruce, is that right?
Yes, he's at the hospital now.
He is? I thought he lived in Philadelphia.
Oh, he does, but he's here. He arrived at the building just after Ellen fell. Before me.
Should I attend the services?
I don't think so, Kay. Ellen suspected you and me. She probably said so to her son.
I see.
Okay. I can't help loving you.
That's nice to hear. All the same, you could have divorced, Ellen. I never liked our furtive relationship. I felt so hypocritical. Marked the other woman.
Well, you won't be any longer. We'll be married, Kay. Say, in 6 months? It's what I've always wanted.
6 months.
Well, why do you say it that way?
It's hard to explain. It's almost as if we'd been waiting for your wife to die. Say she hadn't, Ken. Then what would have happened? How long could I have continued to be your office wife?
Darling, I would have divorced Ellen.
But you didn't.
Well, believe me, I'm sorry she died a violent death, but it's a fact. I'm free now, so are you.
I wonder.
What's the matter with you, Kay?
Well, you say she was telepathic. Could she have anticipated her own death?
Oh, how the devil would I know? You mean, did she intimate to me that she was going to die? Of course not. When I left for work this morning, she seemed to be all right. Still weak, but alert. Stretched out on the living room couch. What is all this, Kay?
Why is her son, Bruce, what's his last name?
Bruce Ellis. He's a lawyer in Philadelphia. What about him?
Why did he appear in New York just after his mother fell to her death?
Because he was in the city, and naturally he'd come to say hello to us. Well, to her, he never liked to approve of me.
Could Ellen have transferred her thoughts to him?
Well, what if she did? Are you suggesting that he arrived here because she indicated she was going to die?
Isn't that possible?
Oh, I don't know. And anyway, so what? Maybe she knew when and how she was going to die.
But she didn't say anything to you.
Not a word. Why?
Curiosity, that's all. For some reason, her death haunts me. More coffee, Ken?
No, thanks. I have to get home.
You're depressed.
Of course I am. You and your mumbo-jumbo about telepathy.
How do you know she had the faculty, if that's what you call it?
I still don't know, but a doctor, a dry old stiff named Max Croft, was pretty convincing. That was about 2 months ago. I was visiting Ellen in the hospital after work, and Dr. Croft was there with her.
Ken, how kind of you to come by.
Well, of course I'd come by, my dear. Haven't I every night since they brought you in here? Hello, Dr. Croft.
Good evening, Mr. Robertshaw. Ellen's made very good progress. There are no after effects from the concussion, and I'll have the cast off her arm in a month.
Oh, that's good news. No complications?
Only slight psychic trauma, but that'll fade away.
I had a premonition about the accident. I knew it was going to happen. When it did, I even knew who ran into my car.
Oh, I see. So did the police. They found the two cars smashed up.
I mean before that.
Isn't that, ESP?
No, it's clairvoyance. Not the same thing at all.
Well, whatever you say. I don't understand either one or happen to believe in them.
What about my 2-year-old grandson? I told you about that, Max. Was I correct?
Well, it would seem so, Ellen. I know that you were worried about the little boy.
More than worried. Frightened. I knew he had more than a common cold. He had a dangerous virus.
Well, how in heaven's name could you know that, Ellen?
I don't know. But ever since being hospitalized, I seem to have acquired whatever you want to call it.
Telepathy is the name of the faculty.
You believe in that stuff, Dr. Croft?
Oh, without question.
And you know what happened, Ken.
Mm-hmm. Your son challenged the doctor, and sure enough, the little boy did have a dangerous virus. And you claim that you put that thought in your son's head, eh?
I think so.
Huh. That's fantasy. The doctor spotted the virus.
Not at first. The sickness was diagnosed as a common cold.
Well, have it your own way. I'm glad you're feeling good, dear. It's lonely home without you. Well, I'll say good night.
Give my regards to Kay.
Yes, I'll do that. Good night, Doctor.
I'll be leaving too, Ellen. Have a good rest. I'll be by in the morning.
Thank you. And Ken, ask Kay to stop by some afternoon. I'd like to see her.
You got a moment, Dr. Croft?
Well, of course.
Has Ellen's mind been affected?
Well, no, indeed.
But that junk about ESP, clairvoyance, that doesn't sound rational to me. Were you kidding her, or do you believe in such things? Second sight, that kind of thing?
Well, you've asked me a very involved question. Those terms are not interchangeable. We assign all manifestations of supernormal knowledge derived from another person's mind to telepathy.
Your wife appears to have had such a manifestation from her son Bruce. He was concerned about his little boy. His mother, your wife, shared that concern and telephoned him. Then he harried the pediatrician.
You can derive knowledge from another person's mind?
Well, some persons can. I myself, for example, cannot. The evidence for supernormal cognition is very extensive, and it's impressive. Ellen seems always to have had the faculty, however slight. The accident seems to have increased her power.
And, clairvoyance, it's not the same thing, eh?
No. A clairvoyant does not derive supernormal knowledge from the mind of another. He just derives it, and that's all. Haven't you ever sat in a room with another person and discovered that both of you were thinking about the same thing?
I'm afraid I'll have to pass, Doctor. Well, I've taken up your time.
Oh, perfectly all right. Psychical research is an intriguing subject. Your wife does have the telepathic faculty, and I suspect she also has an ability with clairvoyance. May I ask a question?
Certainly.
But I'm curious to know what your wife meant when she said, "Give my regards to Kay."
My secretary, Kay Tyler. I'm meeting her for dinner at 6:30.
Ellen knew that?
I suppose I mentioned it to her when I spoke with her this afternoon.
I see. Well, enjoy yourself. Good night, Mr. Robertshaw.
What you've just told me is pretty spooky stuff, Ken.
I don't think so. Something happened to Ellen. Ever since she got home from the hospital, she's talked weirdly.
Did you tell her that you were having dinner with me?
Oh, I must have.
But you don't know. And now this, dead from a fall from the 8th floor. And it was only a week ago I called on her. Remember how uncomfortable the visit became?
Yes, vividly.
Kay, how nice to see you.
Ken's told me how quickly you were recovering, but I had to see for myself.
Dr. Croft says I'm almost completely well.
Oh, see, the cast is off her arm.
Will you have some tea and toast or something stronger?
No, thank you. I just stopped by to pay my respects. I have a date, so I have to go home and change. But thank you.
A date? I'm glad to hear that. You're such a lovely-looking young woman and so bright. I'm surprised some man hasn't insisted that you marry him.
I enjoy my freedom and my independence.
Those are precious rights. But they don't have to be given up in marriage, and marriage does offer many benefits.
Darling, I wish you wouldn't urge Kay to get married. She's my secretary. I don't know what I'd do if she left me.
I know that, Ken, but you're being selfish. Please stop by whenever you're in the neighborhood. Ken often talks about you. If I didn't know him, I think I might be jealous.
I'd better be running along, Mrs. Robertshaw. Take care of yourself. See her to the door, darling.
Yes, of course. It was good of you to stop by, Kay.
Never again, Ken. She's got claws. Oh, good night, Ken.
That was, nice of her, wasn't it, Ellen?
Very. I hope you won't mislead her, Ken.
Pardon me?
Mislead her. At the moment, she's infatuated with her boss, you.
Oh? I'm not aware of it.
Ken, how transparent you are. She loves you, and you're in love with her. It's the oldest story in the world. You're going through the middle-age death dance. If you give yourself half a chance, you'll recover.
What is this, more telepathy?
Oh, I don't need telepathy to know what's going on. Heavens, it's as plain as the blush on your cheek. Just don't hurt her, Ken. She really is a fine young woman.
I wouldn't think of hurting her.
You might. In fact, I think that you will.
Is that, intuition or more of that, telepathic twaddle?
A little of both. My instinct tells me that you might break her heart. My telepathic faculty warns me that you will.
And what else do you, foresee?
You know, Ken. And I'm very sorry for the three of us.
What must it be like to live with someone who has a telepathic faculty? From what I've read, This supernormal knowledge can be aroused by a very strong emotion. And from what we've heard so far, Ellen, outwardly composed, must be seething with jealousy because it's evident that her husband loves Kay. Jealousy is a very strong emotion. What it leads to, we will discover when I return shortly with Act 2.
Now, a warm Christmas message from Scrooge.
Flying home for the holidays? Bah, humbug. Greyhound announces 2 penny-pinching travel plans from December 1st through January 2nd. The Holiday Ameripass. 2 weeks unlimited travel for only $139. Save $100, $200, even more over regular round-trip air coach traveling with a child. Or Greyhound Santa Claus fare. Save parents extra on shorter round trips out of state. Charge with bank cards. Each plan allows you to take your child under 12 along free, like this tidy chap. Tim?
Bless you, Greyhound.
And Greyhound will carry your gifts, too. Ship them in time for Christmas for sure from any Greyhound station or from special gift shipping centers in many major city shopping centers. One more time, Nipper.
Bless you, Greyhound.
What's for dinner has an old familiar ring. Where does a mother go for the best of everything? What's for dinner? The family wants to know. Who's got the answers? Who's got the most to show? ShopRite has. ShopRite has.
To save you time during this busy holiday season, ShopRite is featuring quick and easy, satisfying meals. Fresh lean ground chuck, good so many ways, just 79 cents a pound. ShopRite hamburger rolls, 10-ounce packages, 3 for $1. ShopRite king-size beef franks, another year-round favorite, 89 cents for a 1-pound package. ShopRite mixers, 28-ounce bottles, 5 for 99 cents. And for all your holiday needs, toys, trimmings, and wrappings, too, ShopRite, the holiday place.
My name is René Charbot, and here in France, my vintage Charbot champagne is so highly regarded. It costs about as much as Piper, Moet, or Mumm. But prices change when champagne leaves France. For the Piper, Moet, or Mumm to get to America, they go through large importers who mark up the price substantially, then to distributors who add at least another 20%, and finally to your store. But Charbot is shipped directly from my vineyards to my export director, Monsieur Portier, in New York. He then distributes them to fine wine shops where Charbot vintage champagne is sold for only $8.99, about $5 less a bottle than Piper, Moet, or Mumm. Try Charbot and pay only for fine champagne, not for its journey across the Atlantic.
Charbot, the imported champagne without the importer's profit. Imported by Patrick G. Portier, New York, New York.
The philosopher Descartes wrote, that God has foreordained everything is self-evident. That means that the course of one's life is like a road from birth to eternity. Sometimes we wish that we could see what's in store for us around the next curve, but we can't. Some of us claim to be able to do so, and there is evidence that events have been foreseen, but clairvoyance is by no means accepted as fact. Telepathy is. Before her fall to death, Ellen Robertshaw had been hospitalized after an automobile accident, and her son, Bruce, came to visit her.
You look good, Mother. Very good. Don't you agree, Dr. Croft?
I do. I'll have her home in a few days.
You're very good, Bruce. No, I mean it. Running up from Philadelphia once a week, twice right after my accident. Molly must wonder if she's got a husband. How is she, by the way? And how's my grandson?
Oh, they're fine.
Was Molly disturbed by my telephone call?
No, of course not. She knows how much you love the baby.
But she is a doubting Thomas, isn't she?
Well, yes.
Bruce, let me ask you something, and give it some thought before you reply.
No, all right.
I knew, let me repeat that, I knew that your little boy was ill, seriously ill. How did I know that?
Oh, I don't know, Mother.
But he was ill.
All right. How did you know?
Telepathy. Your thoughts, your worry, were transmitted to me, and in turn, my concern to you. Can you doubt it? Didn't I telephone right from this hospital room and express my concern? I told Dr. Croft how worried I was, didn't I, Max?
Yes, you did.
You see?
Well, even if I see, I don't understand. Neither does Molly.
I often know what a person is thinking, Bruce.
How can you? How does that work?
Max.
Before I try to answer that question, tell me, Bruce, were you aware of your mother's concern about your little boy?
You mean, did her thoughts come into my head? Well, yes, but I couldn't say through telepathy. I know Mother loves her grandson, so naturally we didn't want to worry her when he became ill. She had enough to worry about, her injuries in the accident and...
Oh, you may be right, Bruce. On the other hand, your mother has startled me several times by apparently reading my thoughts. How I feel about her husband, for example.
Well, no one has to be a mind reader to know that, Dr. Croft. I feel the same way about Ken. But you're saying that Mother has this telepathic faculty, hmm?
Yes. Ideas may be telepathetically transmitted without conscious effort between the agent and the percipient. A percipient is one capable of perceiving. Your mother as agent and you as percipient make contact through your subliminal minds. And that big word needs to be defined. Subliminal means below the level of consciousness.
You're saying that I've got the telepathic faculty?
Well, to some degree, every one of us has it. Most persons are potential agents and percipients, some more so than others. But I'm talking fact, Bruce. There is such a thing as telepathy.
When is Mother being released from the hospital?
Oh, there's no reason your mother can't leave by Friday, day after tomorrow. You'll be weak for a while, Ellen. Most bed patients are after they're discharged, but except for your arm in a cast, you're in good health.
Mother, do you want me to...
No, my goodness, I can get home by myself. I mean, Ken will pick me up. Will you see him before you return to Philadelphia?
I don't think so, Mother. I don't want to be rude, but, well, it's what he's doing to you that makes me angry. You know, of course.
Of course.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't take a mind reader to know he's got big stars in his eyes for that secretary of his. At least you know. Why don't you get rid of him, Mother?
I may.
Why hesitate? Tell him goodbye. And then come visit us. Take a trip. Life begins at...
49, perhaps.
Well, if you'll excuse me, for what it's worth, Ellen, I concur with Bruce. Your husband's a calculating man. Let him have his Kay, Tyler.
I'll see. Bruce, my love to Molly and the little boy. Tell her not to be too upset.
Upset? Oh, you mean about the facts about telepathy, right? Well, I'll try. On some subjects, however, Molly's mind is closed.
That's not what I was referring to.
No?
You'll find out when you return to Philadelphia.
What are you talking about, Mother?
I can't say. Or maybe I'd rather not. I could be wrong. A decision can be changed. Maybe it will be. I hope so. But I have my doubts.
What is it, Kay, darling? You're off in space. Is anything the matter?
Everything's the matter, Ken. I'm going to have to break it off.
I see.
I wish you did. I just can't stand being two-faced anymore. If you want me as much as you've said you do something about it. Otherwise, let me go.
Leave Ellen, huh?
Look, I'm not trying to break up a marriage, but you say it isn't one, so I'm not really the other woman. If you haven't got a marriage, why don't you end it?
All right. I'll speak to her tonight and pack up and leave.
You've said that before. You call me. I won't call you.
Meaning?
I won't see you anymore, Ken, until I can be seen with you in the light of day. Tomorrow's Friday, my last at the office. There are other secretaries in the company who'll jump at my job. You won't be hung up. But tomorrow's my last day in the romantic shipping business.
Oh, now, we'll see about that. After I've spoken to Ellen, I'll come over to your place. Now, you'll be home, won't you?
I don't know. I'd like to believe you, but...
I'll be by. Now, stop acting like a silly schoolgirl and come on, eat your lunch.
Oh, Ken.
Hello? Is that you, Dr. Croft?
Yes, Bruce.
I'm telephoning from Philadelphia. Is my mother all right?
Why, yes, she's been home over a week now. I'd say she's completely recovered.
Oh, you're no longer calling on her?
Why, no. What is it, Bruce?
I've had the feeling all day long that something's wrong.
I see.
It may seem foolish, but...
Not at all. It's, let me see, 2 o'clock. I'll pay her a visit within the hour and report back to you.
Oh, I'd appreciate that, Dr.
Not
Croft.
at all.
I've tried to reach Mother by telephone, and there's no answer.
That's odd. What about the maid?
I don't know. Earlier in the day, Mother spoke to my wife and told Molly, "Don't be upset."
Strange.
Yes, I thought so. I have no idea what she meant by it. Don't be upset, that's all she said. She wouldn't explain it to Molly. Of course, I am upset.
Well, I understand. Let me stop by and pay her a visit, Bruce. I'll telephone you from her place. Ellen, you're white as chalk. Take my arm, my dear.
I heard your voice, and I managed to struggle to the door. I'm all right now.
You sit down. Here, let me take your pulse.
I don't know what came over me.
And I do. Your pulse is very rapid. What's frightened you, Ellen?
I really can't see.
Now lie back on the couch and try to relax. Now, what is it? Something's upset you. Tell me.
There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it, Max. But it's all right.
Well, I take it you're alone here.
Yes. I gave the maid the afternoon off. She's gone down to Richmond. Her sister had a baby, and they're going home from the hospital tomorrow.
Have you been awake most of the afternoon?
Why?
Well, Bruce telephoned you here, but he got no answer.
Oh, dear. Now I've upset both Molly and him. How thoughtless of me.
Why did you tell Molly not to be upset? About what?
Well, foolishness.
Why didn't you answer the telephone, Ellen?
I tried, but I'm still pretty weak. I didn't reach the phone in time.
Is that the truth?
Why, of course.
Well, you should be strong again, Ellen. I don't quite believe there's anything physically wrong with you. Mentally, well, that's another matter.
There's nothing wrong with my mind.
I'm not saying there is. But the mind, yours especially, can play funny tricks. Fear can affect the body in strange ways. I suspect that fear made it hard for you to move to the telephone when it rang. Now, tell me the truth, Ellen. Isn't that what happened?
Yes. I just couldn't move. Then I heard your voice through the door, and my fear vanished.
All right. Now, tell me what you're afraid of. I'm your doctor. I'm also your old friend.
Bruce knows.
I see. Telepathy?
He's afraid for me, and I'm afraid for myself.
You're afraid of what?
Ken is despondent, Max. And he may do something he'll regret.
Well, has he threatened you?
No. But he wants to be free.
Well, give him his freedom. He isn't worth the powder.
That's what I intend to do. If I'm in time.
Another riddle. What do you mean by that?
I should have proposed a divorce sooner. Now it may be too late.
Ellen?
Yes, Ken. I'm on the terrace. Busy day?
Oh, just the usual. Where's the maid?
Richmond. She'll be gone for the weekend. Her sister's had a baby.
How are you feeling?
Better. At least I was when Dr. Croft left me.
Oh, why was he here?
Bruce asked him to stop in and see me.
Oh?
Bruce was worried about me.
Why should Bruce be worried about you? What have you got to be worried about?
You know, Ken.
I do? Well, then you know more than I do. Oh, I get it. Mind reading. All right. Tell me what I know.
You won't give up Kay Tyler, but she's given you up.
You don't have to be telepathic to know that. What are you going to do about it?
I'm prepared to divorce you. But I don't like what you're thinking, Ken. You're a blunt, shallow man. But I never thought you were evil. And it wouldn't do you any good. Or is your mind made up?
What about money?
What about it?
You're a rich woman. I like the way we live.
I have a will.
What does it provide for me? Ordinarily, the husband...
My estate is in trust. In the event of my death, there would be some money for you. But my first husband made certain that Bruce and his children would receive the bulk of it. Death is one thing. Divorce is another.
So you'll give me my freedom and nothing else, huh?
Wouldn't anything else be in bad taste?
Well, maybe we should just keep on as we are.
It wouldn't be any more unpleasant than it has been for years, Ken, but aren't you overlooking the other woman? She doesn't like that label, does she?
She doesn't think of herself that way.
Oh? It's been going on for 2 years. It won't go on much longer. Kay Tyler is attractive and intelligent, but she's a fool. You've used her.
I love her.
Then marry her. I'll start divorce proceedings tomorrow. Ken?
You do that, Ellen.
Oh, all right. And then I want to see my grandson once more. And Ken!
We have heard, of course, that Ellen Robertshaw died from an accidental fall from her 8th floor terrace. She was so distraught from her unpleasant conversation with her husband that while watering the flowers suspended in window boxes from the terrace railing, she leaned forward and fell. That seems straightforward enough, but we know better. At least we might suspect that her fall was not accidental. I shall return in a few minutes with Act 3.
Just in time for Christmas, True Value hardware stores offer an expensive-looking watch at an inexpensive price. Hi, Pat Summerall to tell you about the Time Band Ladies Watch from Fairchild, the first low-priced digital watch that doesn't look inexpensive. It's stylishly slim, elegantly contoured, and has the dependable 5-function performance of expensive electronic digitals. It shows hours, minutes, month, day, and seconds on command. Has a quartz crystal that makes it capable of accuracy to within 1 minute a year. A calendar that automatically adjusts to the proper number of days in each month, so you only have to adjust it on leap year. And the Time Band Ladies Watch from your True Value hardware store is entirely solid state, so there are no moving parts to wear out, oil, or maintain. Get the expensive-looking Fairchild Time Band Ladies Watch for as low as $29.95 at participating True Value hardware stores. Remember, True Value, more than just a name, their way of doing business.
This is Bob Fitzsimmons. I want to tell you about making a hidden camera TV commercial about white wine. We went to Niagara Falls, where there were thousands of people from all over America, to get a cross-section. And for 2 days, I invited people to taste 3 glasses of great white wines, the most famous and popular imported wine, an equally famous California white wine, and Manischewitz Table White. We videotaped 41 people. They couldn't see the labels.
Well, which do you like best?
I like this one better.
That one. Let's see which one you picked.
Manischewitz. It's more pleasant. I like it better, definitely.
I normally drink these 2 wines, too.
I like the Manischewitz the best. I like the taste.
Superb, soft, dry wine. That's a good description.
Of all the people we videotaped, more like Manischewitz Table White better than the California wine and the leading imported wine. I did, too. In fact, almost as many chose this totally different Manischewitz White as the other 2 wines combined. Soft, dry Manischewitz Table White. I'll bet 2 to 1 you'll like it best, too. Manischewitz Wine Company, New York.
There is no mystery to the fabulous flavor of real imported Polish ham. They're fully cooked, always easy to prepare. So say goodbye to cooking over a hot stove when you'd rather be out having fun. How do you do it? Just slice Polish ham for delicious sandwiches. Pile it on salads, cube it for casseroles. Any way you serve it, Krakus or Atalanta always make delightful, ready-to-eat, enjoyable meals. They're conveniently packed in 2, 3, 5, and 7-pound tins. Or ask for any quantity you need, sliced from the large 12-pound size. Keep an extra can of Krakus or Atalanta ham in your kitchen. You'll love the convenience. Your family and guests will love its great taste. Polish hams have been imported for more than 25 years by New York Commodities Corporation. Available at all Acme supermarkets.
These days, a great number of married men and women seem to fall in and out of love more easily than they did 20, even 10 years ago, when, if I may say so, the vows pledged were taken more seriously. Because they were, quarrels were resolved and marriages held together, even a quarrel over the other woman. Ellen and Ken Robertshaw, she especially, tried but failed to resolve his, shall we call it, preoccupation with Kay Tyler. Ellen offered him a divorce, but a dreadful accident intervened.
John, what's happened?
Oh, Mr. Robertshaw, he's awful, just awful.
What happened?
Mrs. Robertshaw, a policeman phoned for ambulance, but then he kept the crowd away. It's your wife.
My wife?
She fall. I can't describe it, Mr. Robertshaw. I still feel sick. There was this awful sound, and I'm terrible sorry.
My wife fell from the 8th floor?
The son, he got here just when it happened. He's in the lobby.
Oh, I'd better see him.
You do that. I'm sorry, Mr. Robertshaw.
Rose? Hello. I arrived too late, just when it happened.
I'm sorry for both of us. I hope you believe that, Bruce.
I don't. Where you come from?
From work. John, the doorman, told me what happened.
What did happen?
Well, you know as well as I do. Ellen fell to her death.
Can you prove you just got here?
What? Hey, wait a minute. What are you implying?
You better have a perfect alibi, Ken. And I mean perfect.
Spell that out.
My mother didn't fall from the terrace. Is that clear enough?
If you know that for a fact...
I don't know it for a fact, but I know it.
How? Tell me how. I'd really like to know.
I've known since lunchtime that my mother was in danger.
I don't like what you're saying, Bruce. You're a lawyer, so, be careful.
You won't get away with it.
You've lost me. Get away with what? Your mother fell to her death. She was still weak. She was probably watering the flowers and leaned too far over. Vertigo, and over she went.
Dr. Croft saw her this afternoon. She could hardly walk to the door to let him in.
That proves my point. But why I have to prove anything to you, I don't know.
I think you threw her over the terrace railing.
I'll remember that, Bruce. For an adult and a lawyer, you're a fool. Your mother died an accidental death. That'll be the verdict. Try to change it to... Well, to what? Murder? Because that's what you want to believe, isn't it? Oh, you're absurd. I arrived here even after you did, and you're implying that I murdered your mother? You'll excuse me. I have to get to the hospital. I don't expect to ever see you again. Bruce. What's happened? You look dazed. Come, sit down.
My mother is dead, Dr. Croft.
Good heavens.
She fell to her death.
Oh, my boy, I'm shattered. What awful news. I don't know what to say.
She didn't fall to her death, Doctor. I think she was murdered.
That's a very serious charge, Bruce.
I know it. And I can't prove what I'm saying, but I'm sure of what happened. She seemed all right when you paid a call on her this afternoon?
I found her frightened. I managed to calm her down. I prescribed her relaxant. I thought I calmed you down too, Bruce, but here you are. Why?
My mother was in my thoughts all morning long. I was afraid for her. She was trying to tell me something. What's happened. I left the office and I boarded a train for New York. I got to Mother's building just as it happened. And I've just come from the hospital.
What a dreadful experience. You knew your mother was in danger?
Telepathy. It must be.
You suspect Robert Shaw, of course?
Oh, who else? I don't know how he managed it. He says he arrived in front of the building after I did. If he can prove that, he's in the clear.
Well, of course, it is possible that your mother did fall over the railing. I don't see how we'll ever know what did happen.
What do I do?
I don't know.
You believe me, don't you, Doctor?
Well, certainly. But my opinion doesn't count. I'm trying to remember what your mother and I said to each other when I called on her. And let me see. As I recall, she asked you to tell Molly that you were not to be upset.
Yeah, that's right. What could she have meant by that?
Darned if I know. She was afraid for herself. That much I do know. Oh, and she added that Robert Shaw was despondent and might do something he'd regret. I urged her to give Robert Shaw a divorce, and she said she wouldn't.
Well, then why would he kill her? I mean, that's what he wanted, wasn't it?
Well, that doesn't advance us, does it?
You said you prescribed a relaxant for her?
Yes, she was unnerved.
And she didn't answer my telephone call because she had trouble getting to the phone. Is that right, Doc?
Well, that's what she told me.
Yeah, and it took her a long time to admit you to her flat.
Oh, when she knew I was the caller, she lost some of her fear and was able to open the door, yes. It took a while, and she wasn't too steady on her feet.
And when you left her?
Well, she walked me to the door.
So, first she wasn't able to walk very well, and then she was, huh?
Oh, fright can do that to a person, Bruce. It can immobilize you. Oh, by all that's holy, I've got it. I have indeed. You're right. It was murder.
Hey, what's come over you?
Where's Robert Shaw now, do you know?
I have no idea. They left the hospital before I did. I've got a guess, though. I'll bet he went to visit Kay Tyler to tell her the news.
Yeah, good boy. Look up her address. We're going to pay her a visit.
Who are you calling?
The police. I want them present to make the arrest.
Ken, I think you'd better go now. This isn't nice.
I guess not. I told you at lunch I'd stop by after talking with Ellen.
But you never got the chance.
No. Fate intervened. Ellen knew I was going to divorce her.
Or the other way around.
That's what she said.
Oh? You did talk to her?
A few days ago. Yeah, we talked it over.
Why didn't you tell me at lunch?
Because the details weren't finalized. Now they don't matter.
Did you see her tonight before she fell?
Well, how could I? I'd just gotten home and there was the ambulance taking her away.
Now who?
Were you expecting anybody?
No. I hardly know anyone. Yes?
Are you Kay Tyler?
Yes?
What are you doing here? Dr. Croft. Robert Shaw. Bruce and I have to talk with you. Miss Tyler, I'm Dr. Croft, and this is Mrs. Robert Shaw's son, Bruce Ellis. May we come in?
What, do you two want?
Don't be rude, Ken. Come in, Doctor. Mr. Ellis. What brings you here?
We, suspected that Robert Shaw might be here, Miss Tyler.
Oh, well, sit down. This is very strange.
It's more than that, Miss Tyler.
All right, what is it? Say what you have to say and get out.
You murdered my mother, Robert Shaw.
Oh, no.
You're a fool, and this is slander. I warned you before.
This is not an idle accusation. I can prove what Bruce has just said.
Oh, you're both fools. Ellen died an accidental death. That's the police verdict. She fell from the terrace.
She couldn't have fallen.
But Ken, Miss Mr. Robertshaw arrived on the scene after the accident. He learned about it from a doorman.
Yes, so he says, but that's not the truth. Shall I reconstruct what happened? He came home early, slipped into the apartment, threw my mother from the terrace, returned to the lobby, and lost himself in the crowd. Then he approached the doorman and asked what had happened.
That's a lot of slipping in and slipping out and mingling, Bruce.
It doesn't sound plausible to me.
It's fantasy. These two dislike me.
How can you accuse Ken without proof?
Ellen Robertshaw could not have fallen to her death because she couldn't walk. What are you saying, you crazy old fool? Old, yes, a fool, no. I repeat, Mrs. Robertshaw could not walk. When I paid her a visit this afternoon, she had great difficulty reaching the door to let me in. Fear had somehow immobilized her. The cause of her fear was you. She told me as much. You came home early, as Bruce has said, and you talked to her. Remember, Ellen was telepathic. She knew that you were thinking of murder. What's that got to do with her ability to walk? Her fear of you in your presence caused hysterical paralysis. How do you know? My conclusion is altogether medical.
What is hysterical paralysis?
The psychic inhibition of motor function, meaning that hysteria temporarily paralyzed her, making it impossible for her to walk. There was evidence of it when I paid a call on her, and that's because she was afraid of Robertshaw. She said as much. In his presence, her fears would mount. They immobilized her, and she was practically inert when he threw her from the terrace.
Ken, is this true?
It will take some proving.
The proof is that my mother could not have fallen accidentally. She couldn't move. Explain that away if you can. The police will question the doorman and everyone else who was in here or near the apartment when you came home from work. Earlier than you would have us believe.
If she didn't fall accidentally, maybe she...
No, not my mother. She didn't take her life. Why would she? Mother told Dr. Croft she was divorcing you. You murdered her, Robertshaw, and Dr. Croft can prove it.
The police. You're a vile man, Robertshaw. I hope you spend the rest of your life behind bars.
Most murders are solved, when they are solved, by painstaking work which goes over every detail which contributed to motive and opportunity. But the apprehending of Ken Robertshaw depended, strangely enough, on a woman's supernormal faculty of telepathy. And that is what, in the end, was his undoing. I'll return shortly.
The 1977 Buick Regal. It comes with Buick's terrific V6 engine. It carries 6 people and lots of Buick comfort. It's lean, it's maneuverable in city traffic. It's the most luxurious mid-sized car Buick builds. Yeah, this new Regal is pretty much everything a car should be, except for one thing. It isn't yours yet, but it can be. Just see your Buick dealer for a test drive soon.
Just about everyone.
How does your laxative work? Many brand name laxatives contain ingredients that expand in your stomach. That's how they work. We know a medicine that works differently. It's in the X-Lax pill. Overnight, the X-Lax pill gently stimulates your system's own regular rhythm. Stimulates your system for relief in the morning. No surprises, just relief in the morning. That's the X-Lax pill. Try it tonight with confidence. For occasional use only as directed. X-Lax pills.
Miss Quincy.
Yes, sir.
Could you take a memo?
Memo? Yes, sir.
Look, there's a person sitting here. Don't sit on our laps, please. You'll kill us.
Santa's elves are about to announce a special Photomat Christmas camera outfit at a very special Photomat price.
To Santa Claus. From BL. Regarding Vivitar. Regarding the Vivitar camera.
Yes, a Vivitar makes excellent cameras.
It's got a built-in electronic flash. It's 150 flashes on a set of batteries. Batteries are included.
And there's a wrist strap and a carrying case.
Put in we're going to give him a cartridge of 110 color print film.
Did you mention the coupons?
Wait,
what coupons?
Photomat discount developing coupons.
What you get with the camera.
By the time the elves finish this memo, you could be at the Photomat store buying the best pocket camera outfit we've ever offered. A tremendous gift idea for just $34.95.
$34.95?
Yeah. Oh, you better put quantities are limited.
Gee, this is my first memo. Could you read that back?
What have we got so far?
Well, what I have is regarding.
Sounds good to me.
I feel like a real businessman.
Hey, lift the cigar up for me. We're going to take a puff here.
Here's a Christmas film sale. Example, 2 rolls of Photomat 126 12 exposure color print film at just $1.59. Save more when you buy 5 at the Photomat store.
greedy folks have long arms. That's an old Scottish proverb, and it's appropriate. Robert Shaw was a hypocritical opportunist. He never loved his wife. He may have loved Kay Tyler, but I'm pleased that she escaped from him. Why didn't he take the divorce and let the money go? Not Robert Shaw. When greed and love, or call it by its proper name, infatuation, combine in one person, he's a threat to normal persons. Our cast included Francis Sternhagen, Tony Roberts, Ralph Bell, Guy Sorrell, and Catherine Butterfield. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Contact, the 12-hour cold capsule. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Tonight's Mystery Theater was also brought to you in part by ShopRite Supermarkets, where you get a lot more for a little less. The preceding program was furnished by CBS Radio.
We've been telling you that 100% of your contribution to the WOR Children's Christmas Fund goes to buy gifts for the children. But have you wondered just what sort of gifts your contribution will buy? Well, for example, a $10 donation will buy a hooded sweatshirt, a pair of jeans, a western shirt, and a knit hat for a boy 7 to 12 years old, and that can mean a lot to a kid who doesn't have much. Help us make Christmas happen. Send your gift to the WOR Children's Christmas Fund, Box 710, Times Square Station, New York, 10036.
Your dial is set for news with John Wingate. WOR New York and RKO General Station.
New details on swine shot halt. Carter names 4. Beam changes court procedure to try to get New York cops back on the street. It's 41 degrees, 6 Celsius in mid-Manhattan. Weather watch outlook, cloudy, periods of rain and fog tonight, low in the low 30s. John Wingate with the 8 o'clock report from WOR News. And, of course, tonight's financial review. A public health service spokesman in Washington says the ordered halt to the swine flu inoculation program is the wise course. Spokesman said, quoting here, "We cannot say conclusively that there is not an association between the swine flu vaccine and the paralytic disorder." But the spokesman stressed at the same time that there is no evidence the vaccine is causing paralysis. The Public Health Service estimates that about 4,000 cases of French polio occur each year in the United States. One official states, "We do not know at this point if there has been an increase this year." The suspension does not mean that a link has been found between the swine flu vaccine and the Bari syndrome. WOR's Ed Nash reports.
New Jersey's public immunization program already has ended, but a state medical officer says the risk of anyone coming down with the Guillain-Barré syndrome is exceptionally small. Dr. Ronald Altman, the state epidemiologist, puts it this way.
The risk of any one individual who got immunized developing Guillain-Barré is very small, much, much less than 1 in 100,000, less than that even. And we don't even know if there's definitely an association. The reason the moratorium was placed is that there is enough suspicion now that it is prudent not to go ahead with the immunization.
Dr. Altman says the state has stopped all distribution of the vaccine. He also said the New Jersey Health Department and health departments in other states had been investigating the possibility of the syndrome affecting those who may have been immunized, and their composite findings resulted in this temporary moratorium on further immunizations. This is Ed Nash, WOR News.
A federal judge has ordered former President Nixon and 2 of his administration officials to pay damages to a national security aide whose telephone was tapped by the government. Besides Nixon, the order applies to former U.S. Attorney General John Mitchell and one-time White House Chief of Staff H.R. Haldeman. The damages were ordered paid to a former chief of the National Security Council Planning Group, Morton Halperin. U.S. District Court Judge John Lewis Smith, Jr. says he'll determine the amount of damages to be paid Halperin after hearing arguments later on that question. Coming up, Carter names 4. WOR 710 News Time. 3 minutes past 8 o'clock. President-elect Carter has named his top national security and economic advisors and his ambassador to the United Nations. Simultaneously, Carter heatedly denied that outside pressures are affecting his cabinet selection. The Georgian called news accounts of internal discord and external pressure, quote, absolutely and terribly inaccurate, end quote. Carter named a 44-year-old black congressman from Atlanta, Andrew Young, to be United Nations ambassador. He chose as his chairman of the Council of Economic Advisors 52-year-old Charles Schultz, who was budget director during the Lyndon Johnson administration. And Carter named a 48-year-old Columbia University political scientist, Zbigniew Brzezinski, as head of the National Security Council. At an afternoon news conference, the man named to head that council, Brzezinski, pledged to give his best to increase international cooperation.
I deeply believe that we are at a time when we as a nation confront two fundamental alternatives. Either the imperative of greater international cooperation, or the specter of increasing global turbulence. It will be a time which will demand the very best from us, not only intellectually, but morally. And I pledge to give all that I can on both.
That's the incoming head of the National Security Council, Mr. Brzezinski. Mayor Abe Beame announces a change in felony arrangement procedures, which he says will save more than $500,000 a year in police overtime costs and get officers back to street patrol faster. Under this program, which starts Monday, police officers in Manhattan and Brooklyn criminal courts will not be required to be present at the arraignment. Beame said that after being interviewed by an assistant district attorney, the officer will be excused after the complaint is drawn up. The police now spend an average of 4 hours in court after the complaint is written up. A 20-year-old woman fired from her job as a store Santa Claus in Omaha, Nebraska, charges discrimination. But the store manager who fired Melody Moore comments, quote, "You just can't afford to disillusion a child." Miss Moore had played Santa 6 times before being called on to turn in her red suit and white beard. But she says a store representative told her parents had complained that a woman ruined the image of Santa Claus. And here we come to the Weather Watch update for New York City and vicinity, with your weekend coming up starting tomorrow. Cloudy with periods of rain and fog tonight. Low in the low 30s. Partly cloudy tomorrow and tomorrow night. Highs tomorrow, Friday, in the low 40s. Then the low tomorrow night should be in the low 30s. The chance of rain is way up there. It's 60% tonight. Then 20% tomorrow and 20% tomorrow night. Winds north to northeast, increasing to 15 to 25 miles an hour tonight, becoming north to northwest at the same speeds tomorrow and again tomorrow night. This quick word on the possible price of oil. Compromise may be in the works concerning an oil price increase by OPEC, the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. Saudi Arabia's minister flew home today from a meeting of oil cartel ministers in Qatar, but returned to the conference 8 hours later. He departed after the OPEC ministers rejected his plan for a 6-month price freeze. A Saudi spokesman says in the Persian Gulf capital that his country's delegate, Sheikh Ahmed Zaki Yamani, would not have returned unless he carried a compromise. Top stories at this hour. Public health spokesman in Washington says suspension of swine flu shots is the wise course to have taken. Carter names black congressman from Georgia, Andrew Young, to be United Nations ambassador. Stocks moved down on this day. And that's the 8 o'clock news. John Wingate reporting. Next news on this station. As always, the moment it happens, when it happens, we get there. On the scene. Next scheduled news, I'll be back at 9 o'clock this evening, here on WOR, Radio 710. On September 22nd, 1975, WOR was granted a license by the Federal Communications Commission to serve the public interest as a public trustee until June 1st of 1978. We are obligated to make a continuing, diligent effort to determine the significant problems and needs of our service area and to provide programming to help meet those problems and needs. We invite listeners to send specific suggestions or comments concerning our station operation and programming efforts to WOR, 1440 Broadway, New York, New York 10018.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. The night is filled with 1,000,000 stars, said the poet. How does he know? Has he counted them? We raise the question not to embarrass the bard, but in the interest of accuracy. Because there are more than 1,000,000 stars. Why, there are more stars than anyone could ever imagine, let alone count. And if each star is a sun, more or less like ours, and has planets revolving around it, more or less like ours, doesn't it stand to reason that out there somewhere there may be people more or less like us?
Doctor, he comes from a planet somewhere.
He does?
Yeah, they're looking for a place to colonize.
They are?
Like the explorers came here from Europe hundreds of years ago. And they're gonna take over.
How do you know?
He told me. Doctor, he told me.
Uh-huh. You get a good night's sleep.
But I'm not crazy. Don't treat me like I'm crazy.
Well, don't force me to.
Our mystery drama, Identified Flying Object, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Bryna Rayburn. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Sign-Off, the sinus medicines. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Unidentified flying objects, visitors from outer space. Yes, the curiosity is piqued, the imagination is fired. Creatures from other worlds. Can they come here? Will they come here? Perhaps they are here already. Do they mean us good or ill? I don't know, but I can tell you this. If a flying saucer were to land at high noon on the busiest intersection of the city, here is what would probably happen.
What's this crazy-looking thing supposed to be? It's got to be a publicity. What do you say, Johnny? Let's move it, huh? Come on, move it. Look, Johnny, I'm talking to you. Don't you understand English? You're blocking traffic, okay? So just move this heap, whatever it is, right out of there, huh? How'd you like to amana to the judge? Who's the arresting officer? Patrolman Maxwell Pinchot, Traffic Z, Your Honor. What kind of a summons is this, officer? You don't designate the year, the make, the model of the car? Your Honor, I could not determine that information. What kind of an answer is that, officer? All these facts are clearly stated in the registration. He don't have any registration. What? What kind of a case have we got here? A man is arrested for blocking traffic? To begin with, we don't know what kind of a car it is. Secondly, we don't... Excuse me, Your Honor, but I wouldn't exactly swear it was a car. You wouldn't exactly swear it was a car. Well, what kind of vehicle was he using to block traffic? A truck? No, Your Honor. I would say it looked more like a flying saucer. A what? A flying saucer. Officer Pinchot, are you a well man? Oh, yes, Your Honor. Mentally? I believe so. You know, and I know, there's no such thing as a flying saucer, isn't that a fact? It is. Well, then how could that vehicle be a flying saucer? Oh, I didn't say it was a flying saucer, Your Honor. I said it looked like a flying saucer. Very well, let's begin all over. What's the defendant's name? He wouldn't tell me his name. What kind of an answer is that? His name has to be on his driver's license.
Oh, he don't have a driver's license.
What kind of... Who is the defendant?
It's him, Your Honor.
Well, now, what kind of way is that for him to dress? What kind of courtroom do we have here where a man can come waltzing in wearing his nightgown? What's your name?
He won't answer that, Your Honor.
Please remain silent, officer, and give him a chance to answer. What's your name?
Vur-i Amana.
There you are. That's his name. Vur-i Amana. All right, Mr. Amana. Now we're getting somewhere. Where do you live?
Vur-i Amana.
What have you got to say for yourself?
Vur-i Amana.
Yes, we know that. We've been there. Now, we have to move on. Now, let's have your story.
Vur-i Amana.
You speak English?
Vur-i Amana.
Well, do you speak any other language?
Vur-i Amana.
Let's get some interpreters up here.
Habla español.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Parlez-vous français?
What kind of case is this? What is this? A courtroom of the United Nations. Impound the vehicle, whatever it happens to be, and remand the accused for psychiatric observation.
And now, the news. Still, the lead item is the story, or more accurately, the non-story of Vur-i Amana. Is he a visitor from another planet? Is that saucer-shaped thing actually a spaceship? As you know, there has been a tight curtain of security wrapped around this entire affair, but now the wraps will be removed, partially at any rate. With me in this studio is an official of the FIA, Colonel Alonzo Hawk. Colonel, what is your opinion concerning Vur-i Amana?
We're not even sure that's his name.
But we understand he keeps repeating those words.
Oh, yes, he does.
Well, if it's not his name, sir, what is the significance of those words, the sounds?
We are virtually certain they are significant, although it's possible that they may not be.
Yes. Now, the materials of the spaceship.
The alleged spaceship?
Yes. We understand that they are made of elements that can be found here on Earth. Iron, copper, magnesium, and so on.
Yes.
Then shouldn't this prove that the vehicle does not come from outer space?
No.
No.
It may only prove that the same or similar elements may exist on other planets.
Colonel Hawk, are you saying that we have a visitor from another world?
No.
Then what are you saying?
Nothing.
Colonel, shouldn't the absence of an engine or any other visible means of propulsion prove that the vehicle could not have traveled any great distance?
Yes. And no.
Oh?
It may use a form of energy that is unknown to us here on Earth.
Then you are saying it is from another world?
It may be. Then again, it may not be.
Well, thank you, Colonel Hawk, for being with us and providing us with a most incisive analysis.
Dr. Newdale? Yes, I'm with a patient now. I couldn't say. It's a complicated situation. We made any progress? Absolutely none at all. When can we expect any? I have no idea. Certainly. Anytime. Goodbye. What am I going to do with you?
Vur-i Amana.
Yes, I know. Well, now, let's try this. You see? This is a board. A board. In it, there are holes. You see? Holes. Some of the holes are round, like this, you see? And some are square. Square, like this, you see?
Vur-i Amana.
Indeed. And these are called pegs, you see? Pegs. Pegs. Never mind, I know the rest. At any rate, see now, look. I take a round peg and I insert it into a round hole. Then I take a square peg and insert it into a square hole, you see? Now.
Vur-i
Yes, yes. But Vor-e Amana is not the issue. Now, go ahead. See if you can fit the pegs into the holes.
Vor-e Amana.
You could be from another planet. So you should be intelligent enough to pick up some of our language or teach us yours. Can you say anything else but Vor-e Amana?
Vor-e Amana.
This could all be some sort of publicity stunt. But what?
Vor-e Amana.
On the other hand, it's entirely possible that you're just a nut. A plain, simple, common, ordinary nut.
Vor-e Amana.
All right, yes. We'll try again tomorrow. Although I wish I knew just what it is we're going to try.
Vor-e Amana.
Well, we'll try again tomorrow. We'll try something.
Oh, excuse me, Dr. Newdale. I thought you'd be finished in here.
I am, Molly. I suppose I am.
Well, I can come back and clean up later.
That's all right, it's all right. I was about to leave.
Oh, well, how is he, Doctor?
I wish I knew.
Is he really from some other place?
Molly, your guess is as good as mine.
You gotta admit, he keeps the room clean.
Yes, he does.
He ain't as messy as some. He don't give me no trouble.
Oh, well, good night, Molly. See you tomorrow.
Good night, Doctor. So, how you doing today?
Vor-e Amana.
Yeah, and Vor-e Amana to you. And listen, just between you and me, what's your angle, huh? I mean, what are you scheming to...
Vor-e Amana.
Look, we heard that before 1,000,000 times.
Vor-e Amana.
All right, don't get excited.
Vor.
Okay, Vor. So, what are you trying to tell me?
Vor-e Amana.
Take it easy, calm down.
Amana.
Hey, look, they got straitjackets, padded cells, bathtubs full of ice. Now, you don't want any of that.
Vor.
Just sit down, huh? No, don't try to say anything. Let me get you a drink of water. Just sit there quiet. That's it. Now, don't you feel so much better?
Well, how are things at the nut house today, Molly?
Oh, I don't think that's a nice name for it.
Oh, okay. How about Funny Farm?
Oh, look, Pops. It's just a place for a lot of poor, unfortunate people.
Yeah, and you're one of them.
Yeah. Pass me some soup.
Who are you going to meet working in a place like that, huh?
Pops, I'm 43 years old. Who'd I ever meet anywhere?
Oh, soft pedal that over 40 bit. Now, you can still pass for 35, Molly.
Look, what other job could I get, huh? I never had a chance to go to school.
You could take a secretarial course.
Yeah, and get a job pounding a typewriter? I can make as much at the hospital, and it's got a good pension.
Pension? Hey, you're starting to talk like an old lady.
Well, some women are going to have to go through life alone. I'm one of them.
This isn't fair. You could make such a great wife for some guy.
You know something? I'm just beat.
Hey, you didn't finish your supper.
I'm not hungry.
Hey, you sure you okay, Molly?
Yeah. I don't know, it's just that I'm so sleepy all of a sudden.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Something's come over me. I need some sleep.
Hey, should I call the doctor?
No, just help me into bed.
Molly, wake up now. You're having a nightmare, honey. Molly.
Yes.
Molly, get up. Molly, you okay? You're screaming, Molly. Molly, what is it?
My head, it feels bigger. It doesn't look bigger.
No.
But it must be. There's so many things in it. So many things that were never in it before.
Molly, should I take you to a doctor?
No.
But Molly, honey.
No.
Wait. That's what that nut, the one who was in what was supposed to be a flying saucer, kept saying, isn't it?
Vur I amana heir Vuna aina ildura.
What are you saying? Molly, what are you saying?
What is she saying? And what does it mean? What language is it anyway? And how did she learn it? Those are all good questions, and they all have good answers. We shall give you all the pertinent details when I return shortly with Act 2. Look skyward at all the stars and beyond. Dream and wonder about other worlds. Where are they and what are they? And is it possible that someone, somewhere, at another point in the universe, also speculates about the stars and dreams and wonders just as we do? Will we ever know?
Molly, what were you saying? What kind of language?
Nothing.
Yeah, but I heard you.
I was just dreaming.
No. This was after you woke up.
Was it?
Yeah.
But you know how it is. Sometimes you can look like you're awake, but you're really still asleep.
No, you said this thing that sounds like what that nutter or whoever from the flying saucer kept saying.
I did?
Yeah, plus some other gibberish.
Pop, I can't imagine what you're talking about.
Molly, Molly, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but I'm scared.
Yeah, so am I.
What does it mean?
I don't know. But there's one way to find out.
Oh, good morning, Molly.
Good morning, Dr. Nudell.
Isn't this early for you?
Early?
Aren't you supposed to come in around noon?
Oh, well, I don't have very much else to do, Doctor.
You're a very devoted person, Molly. But I'm afraid you're working too hard. You don't look well.
Why, I feel fine. Honest.
As long as you're here, spend a little time with Vur I amana, you know, the one from outer space. Or maybe he isn't either.
Oh, all right, sir.
He seems to like you. That is, he always smiles when you come into the room.
Oh, sure, Doctor.
Who knows? Maybe you can find a way to reach him.
Yeah, but I don't know anything about, therapy.
Uh-huh. Sometimes it's better that way.
Vur I amana.
Vur I amana. I am the conqueror.
Vur I Ivora.
Vur I Ivora. I am from Ivora.
Vuna aina ildura.
Vuna aina ildura. We rule the universe.
I have reached you. Of all the minds on this entire planet, I have reached yours.
What language are we talking?
Ivora, the most beautiful of all the tongues in the universe.
Ivora.
I am Mor-El, and you are Molly. What does Molly mean?
What does it mean?
Every name must have a meaning.
I don't know. I guess it just means Molly.
My name, Mor-El, means the king's son.
You're the son of a king?
Yes.
Oh, well, what are you doing here?
You see, I wear the blue robe. It is the color for the reconnaissance scout.
Oh.
I search the universe for a planet for Ivora to conquer and colonize. And I have found one.
You mean ours?
Yes.
Well, what's going to happen to us, the people who live here?
I suppose you'll have to be destroyed.
Just like that?
That's what happens all the time, doesn't it?
What are you talking about?
History.
What do you know about history?
I know all about your history.
You do?
I've been studying it.
How?
You see, I can reach into a person's mind, and I can see everything he knows.
Oh.
So, All the while Dr. Nudell has been talking to me, I suppose you could say, I've been picking his brain. I know everything he knows about history. On your planet, men killed off animals at first. Then stronger groups of men killed off weaker groups and took their land, didn't they?
Well,
So we conquerors from Ivora will not be doing anything strange or unusual, will we?
You're going to kill all of us?
I'm sorry. And it isn't because we hate you. Ivorans don't hate anyone. It is against our religion.
Well, if you're so smart and so strong, why do you let yourself be kept here in this place like a prisoner?
I could leave here any time I chose.
You could?
Yes. I could transport myself to my spaceship and just take off for Ivora.
But why are you telling me all this?
Because I have to have someone to talk to.
How do you know I won't tell everybody about your plans?
That really doesn't matter.
Now look, you're only one person. They could stop you.
At this stage of things, I suppose they could.
Then why did you tell me? You know I'll tell the doctor, the police.
Yes. Well, maybe I know something you don't.
What?
You'll have to find that out for yourself.
You see, Doctor, what he's trying to tell you is that he's the conqueror.
You've been speaking to him?
Yes, sir. I know the language.
You do?
Yes, he comes from a planet somewhere called Ivora.
Ivora?
That's right. And they're looking for a place to colonize. I guess it's like the people from Europe came here hundreds of years ago.
Continue.
And they're going to take over.
Take over?
You could say like we did from the Indians.
This is what he told you?
Yes. Well, we have to do something about it.
Do something?
Yes, because if we don't, the people from Ivora, they'll come here and kill us all. I thought I'd better tell you, Doctor.
Yes. I'm glad you did.
But you don't believe I'm telling you the truth, do you?
I believe you're telling me what you think is the truth.
Oh.
Molly, you've been working very hard, too hard.
You think I'm crazy, is that it?
Well, I think you're overtired and overworked.
But it's the truth. I spoke to him.
I can arrange to get you some time off, with pay.
Yeah. I see where this is going.
Molly, it happens to all of us. Sometimes to me.
What happens?
You spend so much time with unbalanced people that now and then you sort of go off the deep end yourself.
And that's what you think is happening to me?
Well, you know I like you. I wouldn't lie to you.
Then how do you explain the fact that I can speak Ivoran?
Ivoran?
The language of Ivora. I know I speak it perfectly. Better than I speak English.
No,
I never even went to high school. I had to go to work. I don't know very much in English. But in Ivoran, I know everything. I speak so beautifully. I say things that sound so smart. The prettiest words roll around in my head. Vur I Linana, I am the queen. Vur I Laila Leia, I am queen of beauty and delight. Where would I ever get to think things like that?
Well, I'll look into this thing.
Yeah, sure.
I mean it.
Doctor, I work here. I know how you talk to the other crazies.
I still think you should take a little time off.
Let's go. Move that heap.
Oh, are you Officer Pinchot?
Maxwell Pinchot, that's me.
Well, could I talk to you?
What do you want to know?
You remember the person who you arrested because he was in that flying saucer?
I wish I had it to do all over again. I'd have looked the other way.
Well, he's dangerous.
Yeah?
I have to tell this to somebody. And you're a cop. He's the advanced scout from a place called Ivora. They're going to kill each and every one of us.
Is that a fact?
Yes, he told me.
He didn't tell me.
Well, that's because he couldn't communicate with you.
And he can communicate with you?
Oh, please, believe me. Do something about it. You're a policeman.
Oh, lady, don't you worry about a thing. I'll do something. Believe me, I will.
Oh, you don't believe me. I can tell. You won't do a thing. Sir, Your Honor, Judge.
What?
I'm sorry to disturb you at your dinner, but I must talk to you. It's a matter of life and death. Please listen.
What is this?
Well, it's that man. You know, the flying saucer person.
What are you talking about?
The one who keeps saying, Vur-i Amana. That means, I am the conqueror. He's going to take over the earth. We have to stop him.
What kind of a restaurant is this where a man can't even have his dinner without being disturbed?
Your Honor, it's true. Every word is true.
What kind of entertainment are they putting on? What kind of an act have you got there, madam?
It isn't an act. You don't believe me. No one believes me.
You have to quit that job.
All right, Pops. Let me alone.
You know, Dr. Nudell called up. You're under a terrible strain.
I am. And it's your fault.
My fault?
Your fault, the doctor's fault, the police. Everyone laughed at me. Nobody wants to believe me. Nobody.
Honey, because it's such a crazy story.
Well, does that mean it isn't true?
No, what you need is some rest.
Rest? We're all going to rest forever. We're all going to be killed.
Molly.
Why don't people believe me? Everyone treats me like I'm some kind of nut.
Okay, Molly, maybe you're right. But there's nothing that you, as an individual, as one single solitary person, can do about it. You have to face it.
I'm facing it.
Good. Now, you have to accept it.
No, that's the one thing I won't do. I won't accept it.
Well, what are you going to do?
I don't know. I'll think of something.
You had a difficult time.
Oh, I sure did.
I told you there is something you would have to find out for yourself.
I sure did.
Nobody believes the prophet of doom. Your people, they don't want to stop me and Ivora from taking over the earth.
That's because they don't know any better. But I do.
And therefore, you have decided to stop me.
How did you know?
It's true, isn't it?
Yes.
You're going to kill me.
I have to kill you.
They won't believe the reason. You know that.
I know that.
You'll spend the rest of your life in an insane asylum.
Oh, I'd be doing that anyhow. So, I got myself a gun.
A gun?
This one, here.
I see. You're going to kill me.
Oh, it's nothing personal. It isn't because I hate you. I don't hate anyone. But I have to kill you. That's all.
Murder. If it's to be done at all, perhaps it's best if it's done reluctantly. Yes, it doesn't change anything. And it doesn't really do the victim any material good. But at least it gives the thing a certain sense of style. Well, this is only the end of Act 2. Just the right point to kill off a major character. Will it happen? We'll know that shortly when I return with Act 3. You know what they say. If you want to make sure a thing is well done, then do it yourself. Of course, murder is another story. Or is it? When you think how cheaply life is held in some quarters, when you consider how many people are killed carelessly, needlessly, it's rather easy to ask, what's one more life? Yes, it's easy to ask, but so hard to answer.
Well, go ahead. Kill me.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
I understand. That's a very primitive-looking weapon. How does it work?
I don't know. All I have to do is aim at you and pull the trigger, and the bullet comes out and kills you.
Whatever it is, get it over with.
I will.
So, what's your problem?
Problem?
Why don't you activate that weapon?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I should kill you.
Oh, there's no doubt of that.
But somehow I just can't do it.
You can't.
The thought of taking a human life.
But don't you understand? The fate of your world and everyone in it is at stake.
I know.
Something is wrong with me.
What?
Ever since I landed on this planet, I have no word for it in Ivora.
A cough?
Yes. Cough. It's an ugly word for an ugly feeling. Why, what is it? I think I'd better activate my mental computer.
Your what?
Here, you call it the brain.
Oh.
That's because you don't use it very much, but I'll get all the facts on this thing, this cough.
Oh, it's no big deal. Practically everybody around here coughs.
What's that?
That? Boy, everybody knows what that is.
What is it?
Are you kidding? It's a sneeze.
It's a sneeze? Why does it happen?
Well, it could mean you're coming down with something.
Coming down with something?
Like an illness.
Illness?
Or there's some kind of irritation in the air.
Oh, I have a great deal of work with the computer. I can see that. Cough, sneeze, illness, irritation.
What am I standing in like a dummy for? Why don't I kill you?
Well, it would seem to be the smart thing to do. I know you have what we would call moral considerations, but you really should do it.
Why are you telling me that?
Because I like you.
You like me?
Tell me, I don't know how these things are on Earth, but are you still of childbearing age?
What kind of question?
I have to know. I am Morel, a crown prince. I would have to have an heir to the throne. No, but what's the use? I'll never be king.
Look, just hold on a minute. I don't follow all this.
You would have to come back with me.
Back where?
Home? To Ivora.
Oh, what makes you think I would?
It's in your mind. You're thinking about it.
I'm thinking no such thing.
Well, you're not aware that you're thinking it. Why do you suppose you don't want to kill me?
Well, I'm not the kind who...
You can tell yourself that. But you know it isn't true. Why do you think I stay here? Well, 2 reasons. First, I'm learning all about this Earth. And second, I see you all the time.
There's nothing special about me.
There's nothing special about me either.
Oh, how can you say that?
It's true.
Nothing special about you. Why, you can travel through space. You can read people's minds. There isn't a single person on this Earth who could even come close to you.
Yes, I may be far and away the smartest person on planet Earth. But back home in Ivora, I guess I'm just the dumbest.
Oh, I can't believe it.
When I was born, there was great rejoicing because there would now be an heir to the throne. Why do I do this? Why, what is the word?
Cough. No, it's nothing. Almost everybody on Earth coughs. So you were telling me when you were born there was great rejoicing or something.
It didn't last.
Oh, why not?
Because it soon became obvious that I was very stupid.
Oh, I listen to the things you say. You're brilliant.
For Ivora, I'm stupid. And everybody knew it. No, you can't keep a thing like that secret, you know.
What happened?
They decided to make me a reconnaissance scout for outer space exploration.
Well, you can't be stupid and do that.
But don't you see, the whole thing is a fake.
I don't understand.
There never was such a thing as outer space exploration. They created the operation just for me.
But I don't know what...
Well, it was to give me something to do, something harmless, and also to get rid of me.
Are you telling me the truth?
Oh, if you could read my mind, you'd know it's the truth. Outer space exploration. For what?
Didn't you say to look for other planets to colonize?
But there are no other planets fit for human habitation besides Ivora. Everyone knows that.
There's this place. Earth.
Yes, and I found it. It proves they were wrong. Oh, how positive they were. All the experts, all the scientists. There is no other planet in this or any other universe that has the proper temperature, terrain, water, carbon, oxygen, atmosphere to sustain human life as we know it.
Oh, they believed that?
They still believe it. According to their calculations, they can prove no other suitable planet exists.
But you found one.
I know, but they don't believe me.
How can they not believe you?
Because you don't know. Oh, you don't know.
What don't I know?
How stupid they think I am. I'll prove it. I'll call the base. I'll open my mind and let you listen. Just stand still. Why do I do that?
I told you it's
I'm waiting for the computer, and then I'll get a complete analysis. Now, I'm calling the base. You must stand perfectly still. Close your eyes. Try to think of nothing, and you will hear.
Hear what?
This is Morel. Morel. Calling the base at Ivora. Calling the base at Ivora.
Base at Ivora. Come in, Morel.
I have great news. I have landed on a planet suitable for colonization.
Really?
Yes. Proper atmosphere, suitable terrain, acceptable climate.
Is that a fact?
Yes.
Prince Morel, how long have you been out in space on this tour?
5 years.
It's possible you have contracted a kind of illness known as space illusion.
But I'm telling you, I have found
I'm
this...
sure you think you have.
But it is true.
You've been out in space too long. You're suffering from space illusion. You must return for a computer adjustment. Order from the base. And sign off.
There. You see?
How can they be so mean?
This is what I've had to put up with all my life. Will you help me?
Help you do what?
Come back with me.
Where?
To Ivora. When they see you, they know that I'm right.
But then they'll come back here and kill everybody.
Oh, we'll make better use of this planet than you will.
That doesn't give you the right to take it.
I know you'll come with me. I see it in your mind. You want to come.
No.
It's your only chance to know love. And it's my only chance, too. Back home, no other girl would look at me.
Well, I like that.
Yes. You'll come with me. I'm calling the base. Base? Morel calling the base.
Morel, what is it this time?
You can stop patronizing me. I'm coming back with proof. Proof. Morel out. There. I told them. Oh, what a triumphal entry we shall make. The Crown Prince and his consort. Why do I do that? Wait. My computer is about to speak.
What are you talking about?
Quiet. It reports that sneezes and coughs are phenomenon caused by the polluted air and water of the planet. Although originally it's a pure atmosphere, it is now completely overloaded with sulfides, methane, ammonia, hydro and fluorocarbons, among a host of other noxious and poisonous substances. That's enough. I don't want to know anymore.
More air. What's the matter?
Oh, the whole thing has collapsed. I said I found a planet we could colonize. I went on record. I challenged the base. And now, it isn't true.
It isn't?
Now I know why I cough and sneeze. You heard the computer. Soon, this place will be too poisonous for life. Now, I can't go home.
I thought I'd find you here, Molly. Molly, I thought about what you told me. I believe you.
You believe me?
Yes. The way you put that vocabulary together, now you're not a linguist, and yet it follows basic laws of language.
But
you could be right. And so I spoke with Colonel Hawk of the FIA. They want to hear more.
Well...
If you are right about Morel here, or whatever his name is, being the advance scout for an invading alien army...
Yes, if I am right?
Well, I'm a doctor. I don't want to think about it. But I also live on this planet. I have a responsibility.
Will they have to kill him?
I don't know. This whole business, it's out of our hands. We'll have to do what's best. Whatever it is.
Then you must go home, Morel. If you stay here, they'll kill you.
I don't care.
I care.
You care?
I care. And I'll go back with you.
You will?
Yes. You can read it in my mind, can't you?
I can read that you want to do it. But that doesn't mean you will do it.
I will. Now, how can we go back?
Get me a suit of clothes, can you?
Yes.
No one will know me if I'm dressed like everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know the vehicle is in a place called the impounded lot. I can see it. There's a tag on it that says, release on payment of $50. Do you have $50?
Yes.
Then we can go.
You see how easy it is? Oh, how brilliant you are.
No, I can't go back.
Why?
Why? When I get back, I'll be the laughingstock of the entire planet.
But I don't care. You'll be alive.
But you have no idea how dumb I am. I am just not smart.
Oh, well, you no longer have to be concerned about that.
I don't?
No. From now on, you don't have to be smart. You know why? Because you're going to have a smart wife.
These women. Maybe that's the great secret. Maybe a smart wife is all it takes. Anyhow, we don't know how things worked out when they got to Ivora because we weren't there. But if we ever do get the facts, we'll be glad to fill you in with another story at another time. I shall return shortly. Sometimes you have to believe that the whole business is a matter of packaging. Consider, if some half-mad, half-literate, well, we might as well even say half-wit, were to come staggering into some remote hamlet and swear that he has seen a flying saucer, why, on the basis of his completely unsupported statement, millions would believe him. On the other hand, if a flying saucer were to land on the busiest intersection of the city, it might not even draw a passing comment. Our cast included Bryna Rayburn, Earl Hammond, Gilbert Mack, and Court Benson. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. If your game is suspense, mystery, we play it here. Join us. There are those who hold that marriages are made in heaven. There are also those who insist that marriages are consummated in hell. People marry for love, for convenience, for money, and now and then they may even marry for murder.
Alaric, come in.
Thank you.
Well, good friend, what brings you here?
I owe you an explanation.
But why do you look so troubled?
I've been lying awake nights, wondering how to say it.
Well, why don't we have some wine? That'll loosen your tongue.
Oh, thank you, Carol, but I've come to a conclusion that there is no way to say it. There are no words to express it.
Well, then how...
It's something that has to be done, and then it speaks for itself. And so, I've come here to do it.
Alaric, have you gone mad?
This explains everything. Our mystery drama, The Precious Killer, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Beatrice Straight and Arnold Moss. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Sign-Off, the sinus medicines. I'll be back shortly with Act One. There can be no peace, no truce, no ceasefire in the eternal war between good and evil. Who's ahead? It's hard to say. It appears that evil wins most of the battles, while good winds up winning most of the wars. Or is it the other way around? The problem is, we have angels and devils on both sides. The name of the country is Rurania. It is located in Middle Europe. It is an absolute dictatorship. The time is the present. Talking about time, anyone can be arrested at any time. The police just come around and kick in the door.
Shut up. Who are you? Get out of bed. Alaric! Alaric, it's me, Carol. Get dressed. Are you mad, Alaric? This is me, Carol.
Let's go.
Why? Why am I being arrested?
We don't have all night.
Why am I being arrested? I demand an answer.
Answer him, Benish.
You have no right. You have no right to...
He doesn't understand, Benish. Answer him again. That will do, Benish. I think he's getting the idea.
God! I'm coming. Now, what's all this noise, Your Honor? Do you know who I am? I believe I do. There's been a mistake. Why have I been arrested? Because you committed a crime against the Republic. No. I did no such thing. Oh, but you did. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. But I am innocent. What crime did I commit? I'm sure you know. But I don't. You know who I am. Oh, yes. Your Honor is Professor Carol Vortick. That's right. I'm a hero of the Republic, a chief of scientific research. I demand to see the First Minister. He would never come here. Oh, yes, he will. I'm first scientist of the Republic. I have the same rank. Have him sent for. At once. No, Your Honor. You just get some rest. Wait. You're wearing the silver medal of the 1st of August. You're a veteran of the August Brigade. Oh, yes. My brigade. How well I remember, Your Honor. I recognize you. You're... No, don't tell me. You are... Rykov, first gunner in the 3rd Company. Yes, Your Honor. And you were a fine young officer. You were the best, the August Brigade. We made the revolution. That we did, Your Honor. Rykov, why am I here? Why? Now, Your Honor, no point in fighting it. We'll tell you soon enough. But when? I've been here 6 days. I've seen no one. I'm losing my mind. Oh, you mustn't do that, Your Honor. My wife. But what about my wife? She must have come home from rehearsals and I was missing. Oh, yes, your wife. I've seen her so many times. The greatest actress in the world. When she came home, I was gone. Without a word, without a clue. What can she be thinking? I'm sure by now she knows where you are. I demand to see the First Minister. You mustn't yell like that. You mustn't. There's nobody listening. Where did you hide it, Carol? Hide what? I don't know what you're talking about. What am I supposed to have done? Where did you hide the platinum? The platinum? You supervise all the precious metals used for experiments. Where did you hide the platinum? Oh, it's in a laboratory in a safe. Where it belongs. It's gone. No. Only you knew the combination. But I didn't. I wouldn't. Well, what would I do with all that platinum? You planned to leave the country. Oh, no, that's a lie. Is it? Were you not going to attend the International Metallurgical Convention in London? Yes, but that's not leaving the country. I had permission to go. Everybody knew. Well, you knew. We talked about it. And once in London, you would ask the British for asylum? Oh, no, never. This is my country. And with platinum worth almost $1 million, you could start a brand new life for yourself. Never. Where did you hide the platinum? I swear
How
to
did
you,
you
Alaric.
propose to smuggle it out of the country?
Alaric, you're talking to me, to Carol. I am your best friend.
Where did you hide the platinum?
Will you get it through your head that I never had any...
Finish. And now we shall begin all over again. Where is the platinum?
Why would I steal? Why? You've all gone insane. I didn't steal anything. It's a mistake. It's all a mistake. Who is that? Who is that? It's just me, Your Honor. Rykov. Old Rykov, Machine Gunner Rykov, 3rd Company, August Brigade, huh? Report, Machine Gunner Rykov. Your Honor. The ammunition, has it arrived? Your Honor, wait. We'll attack just before midnight. Listen to me. Good, honest Rykov, the best gunner sergeant a lieutenant ever had. Wake up, Your Honor. Wake up. They can't tear a man loose from his home, his wife, his work, without warning, for no reason. They want to see you. They can't destroy... They want what? They want to see you. Who wants to see me? The High Commissioner. Why? I don't know why.
Carol, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Yes.
Can you think clearly? Here, drink this.
No, I don't want anything from you, Hal.
Oh, now relax. It's all over.
What's over?
This ghastly mistake.
Mistake?
Yes, mistake. That's all it was.
And what now? Do we just shake hands, you and I, and that's to be the end of it?
Yes, Carol. That must be the end of it.
Oh, no. Oh, no, not for me.
Well, what is your complaint?
What is my complaint?
What law was violated? Well?
What law?
The law of the overwhelming right of the people.
Alaric, I I don't want to argue. I only say there was no need to treat me like...
The law states the people must be protected from the insidious henchmen of imperialism and treason. The people must always use overwhelming force. The people must strike first and fast to obtain the confession from the guilty.
I don't care about
First, last, and always, the law must protect the people, not the person. You wrote that sentence, Carol.
Please. I'm tired. I can't think.
Don't do that, Carol. Don't play the martyr with me. I suffered as much as you did. I could have sloughed off my responsibility. I could have given a subordinate the job. Instead, I did it myself.
May I ask why I was arrested and what was the mistake?
We received a tip that the platinum was missing. We had to suspect you, naturally. And then about an hour ago, your assistant, Trestoff, was picked up about 300 miles from here, at the border.
Trestoff? Oh, that's impossible.
He was driving a van.
No, not Trestoff.
The platinum was in it. So you see...
Oh, yes. Yes, I do see. Well, and now...
Trestoff has been shot. Justice was done. And now you're free.
Free?
Free to go back to your wife, your work, your home.
As if nothing had happened.
Of course, my friend. It was all for the good of the people. Now we must shake hands and redouble our efforts to preserve our glorious revolution. Shall we?
Yes, Alaric. Certainly. Now, I am even more determined than ever to preserve our glorious revolution.
Live your life happily, productively, convinced of the correctness of your beliefs. Suddenly, the firm ground beneath your feet turns to quicksand, and you are sucked into a horrible pit which shows you your world from the underside. Can you believe again? Can you behave as if nothing happened? I'll return shortly with Act 2. Is one of the world's leading metallurgical scientists. He is also a hero of the People's Republic of Rurania. At this point, he is a somewhat bruised and battered hero because he has been in prison, and no one has ever confused the central prison of the People's Republic with a country club. However, it was all a mistake, and it has been sorted out and set to rights, and Carol has been returned to his job, his luxurious home, and his beautiful wife.
Katerina.
Oh, darling, I woke you. And I did try so hard to walk in quietly.
Oh, no. I've been up a while.
Oh, that's not good. You should be sleeping. The doctor said you need rest, lots of rest.
How did it go at the theater?
Oh, I missed you. When I can't see you in your seat just before I make my entrance, I don't care.
I heard the review on the radio. It was a triumph.
It would have been a greater triumph if you'd been there.
The reviewer said, Katerina makes a stunning return to the theater, completely recovered from her illness. The divine Katerina proved, if proof were needed, why she is the first actress of the Republic.
Recovered from what illness? Oh, well, I can't expect them to say I refuse to act and protest against your arrest.
You shouldn't have done it, Katerina. You should have fulfilled your responsibilities to the people.
Carol, I believe you're serious. You still prattle this nonsense, these incredible fairy tales about the people, and after what just happened? What beautiful flowers. Who sent them?
They arrived just after you left for the theater. They're from Alaric.
From whom?
Alaric. And on the card he writes, to the hero of the revolution.
Don't you ever mention the name of that monster in my presence. That evil beast, a fiend. He turns on you like some vicious serpent, and in return you bow, you scrape, you kiss his hand.
Katie, please.
The foul smell from these stupid flowers will not poison the air of my bedroom.
No, Katie, don't.
Oh, I'm sorry, Carol. I was just so lonely and miserable without you, so frightened. And that horrible Ulrich, posing as our best friend.
He is our best friend, darling.
Don't you say that after what he's done.
Well, what has he done? His duty as a citizen?
Oh, Carol, darling.
My oldest, my closest friend. We saved each other's lives. We were like brothers. And what hasn't he done for you, Kate?
I don't want to talk about Ulrich.
But we must. He can, with a blink of an eye, purge himself of all humanity, all emotions. Oh, Katharina, I've seen now. I know so little.
No! You're the most brilliant person in the whole country.
No, only when it comes to ideas. You know what? When I was very young, there was this idea of the people's sacred freedom. And I fought for that idea.
Darling, you're an immortal hero of the Republic.
And when I became an engineer, I was involved with things, but I never learned about people until just now. Human beings, suffering, pain, doubt, terror.
Oh, and now you must forget what happened.
No, because if I do, I will have learned nothing. You were right all the time. You're an actress. You know people.
Carol, you look so tired.
This government, this life we lead here. I don't... It's all a nightmare.
Carol, please. You can be arrested for this.
You were right. You were right all along.
You'll feel better in the morning.
I'll never feel better until I breathe free air, live among free people.
Carol! Do you know what you're saying?
Yes. Darling, could you go?
Oh, I can't wait to leave this dreary dungeon, to act on a free stage.
It might not work.
I don't care.
We could be arrested.
I don't care.
Even shot.
I don't care. When?
In 3 weeks, we'll go to London for the scientific convention.
You can go, but can I get permission?
I have an idea. You can arrange a tour. Take all your wardrobe, your costume.
Will they let me?
We need hard currency. People all over the world will pay to see you. You're one of Rorania's greatest natural resources.
Yes, but I've never been permitted to make a tour before.
There shouldn't be any problem. You know who can fix everything.
Oh, don't tell me.
Of course.
Oh, that's the cream of the jest. Ulrich. Oh, that will be sweet, sweet revenge. Little heart, you will never break again. What you do now will be remembered. You will die, but you will not be dead. You will live forever in the soul of the people. No, I'm not up to it. I want to go to my dressing room. Wonderful. Thank you. Excuse me.
Hello, darling.
Ulrich.
You love me.
Do you have to ask?
Well, how did your husband, the first scientist of the Republic, respond?
It worked. You were right. You were so right. Poor Carol, he's really too much. A true patriot. You couldn't say a word against his precious People's Republic.
Well, some acquire wisdom through the brain. Some must learn through the body.
And you really worked him over.
Oh, no, not really.
Well, He's ready to defect.
That is only the first half, my dearest. After all, we will need the money to live comfortably in England.
Yes, but that's going to be a problem. He is very, very ethical. As you well know.
My darling, I'm not going to starve in the West because Carol is ethical.
Won't they like you in the West? You chose freedom, didn't you? Somebody will give you a good job.
Oh, they're bored with people like me. Besides, Rurania is too small a country. Half the world never even heard of us.
And money will be difficult.
Darling, the plan calls for him to become angry enough to defect, and then to steal the platinum in order to take it with him. And finally, for us...
Don't say kill him.
Render him inoperative.
I like that better.
Can you convince him to steal the platinum?
Listen, I can convince him to steal anything.
Let us drink to that.
Irina! Yes, madam. Is there champagne? Yes, madam. The master sent you a bottle.
The master? Now, Citizen Irina, we don't use the word master anymore. It's an insult to the free citizens.
Yes, Your Excellency.
I give up.
Please serve the champagne. Yes, madam. Irina, you will have all my costumes neatly hung away in the portable wardrobe chest. I'm going to London. Yes, madam. That will be all.
It seems to me we may have been a little bit too demonstrative in front of her.
Oh, she's a stupid woman. She doesn't think about anything except finding a boyfriend.
Oh, really? I would think she's too old for that.
A woman is never too old.
The problem is, I wish we could tell him somehow that all he has to do is put the damn platinum in the van and drive across the border. I would see to it that no guard stops him.
No. There's no way we can tell him that without making him suspect.
Very well, let him have fun, conjuring up some brilliant plan in that scientific brain of his.
Yes, but how? How do we plan to get rid of him?
Oh, quickly, painlessly. After all, we're very old friends.
No, we're not going.
What?
I changed my mind.
Why?
But because it's the cowardly thing to do.
I don't understand.
This government is a crime against the human race, and I am part of that crime. I fought to create it, to support it. I am responsible.
You say you're responsible? Now, what does that mean? What will you do here now?
Refuse to work?
Will you be thrown in jail?
I'm not afraid.
But what good will that do?
Oh, I don't know. I wish I could fight them.
Well, you can.
No, Katie. They have the army, the police. Oh, I've been talking like a fool. But that's because I've been a fool all my life.
But you can fight, darling. You can fight them from London or New York or Paris or from anywhere in the free world.
Who would listen to me?
Everyone. You could publish a newspaper.
And that takes money.
But you have money.
I do.
Well, you could have money. The platinum. In your lab.
The platinum? The platinum belongs to the people.
Carol, you must not react without thinking. The platinum belongs to the oppressors of the people.
Wait. Oh, this is irony. I'd been accused falsely of stealing the platinum, and now...
Of course.
We must get it out of the country. How?
Well...
How?
Sometimes the simplest plan is the best. We could just try to drive it past the border in a car. Well, hide it in the sleeping bags and the camping gear, as if we were going on a trip.
No. That would never work. You can't get anything past our border guards.
Yes, it was just an idea.
Besides, we have to fly out of here. I'm going to a convention, and you're going on a tour. Now, let me apply some scientific thinking to this. How can I get that platinum out? Oh, no. No, I don't believe it.
You don't believe what?
What just flashed in my brain. It's so simple, so ridiculously easy. And it's absolutely foolproof.
What is?
This plan, this idea.
Oh, tell me.
No, darling. You're too important.
Well, if I'm so important, shouldn't I know?
No. Because if you knew, you might unconsciously give it away. Its success depends on your not knowing until exactly the right moment.
Now you know why he's first scientist of the People's Republic. Give him a problem that concerns things, and he can solve it while you wait. It would be better if he were that knowledgeable about people, especially his wife and his best friend. But I guess you can't have everything. However, you can have Act 3 in just a few moments.
This is WBBM Chicago News Radio 78. It's 11:05.
The problem. How do you smuggle a fortune in platinum past suspicious border guards? I imagine any of us would find this a formidable difficulty. However, Carol Vortic takes it all in stride. Carol Vortic is an eminent scientist. It's a pity he doesn't know more about people, especially about the people he loves.
Darling, you mean you won't tell me how we're going to get the platinum out?
Oh, I will, dear. Just as soon as we've done it.
Yes, but...
This is for your protection,
But
Katie.
I should know.
No. If you knew, it would make you nervous. And without intending to, you might betray yourself.
Oh, darling, I've never seen you so excited.
It's a challenge. You know me and challenges.
I'll leave you now.
Katie, darling. Are we... But am I doing the right thing?
Of course we are.
Is it right for me to go into exile?
How can you even ask?
Just look at the poor, plain people, the ones who can't leave.
Angel, there's a basic unfairness to life, and one must live with it. The alternative is madness.
Yeah, but I love this country. How can I live in exile, never to hear this language, breathe this air?
You'll be working for freedom.
Yes. Well, I must get to work.
Hello?
Darling,
Yes, Katie.
I told you I could do anything with him. He's agreed.
I don't believe we need to be specific on the telephone. The answer, I assume, is positive?
Yes. As the Americans would say, we are go.
Your tour is also go.
Oh, marvelous.
How soon can you be ready to leave?
I only have to pack my clothes and my wardrobe, and you?
I'll have to burn a few bridges behind me before we meet again.
And,
Carol, he happens to be one of the bridges.
Oh.
I love you, Katie.
Oh, Professor, you frightened me.
I'm sorry, Irina.
What are you doing here, sir?
What am I doing here?
Oh, I'm sorry. I have no right to ask. After all, Madam is your wife, and I guess you have every right to be in her dressing room.
But it does seem odd to you that I'm here long after the theater has closed.
Oh, well, it is not my place to ask.
Well, I came here just to get some of Madame's things.
Oh, sir, you do not have to explain. You probably wonder why I'm here at this hour.
No, as a matter of fact, it didn't occur to me.
I sleep here, in the dressing room. Apartments are scarce and so expensive. I don't know what I'll do when Madame leaves. I won't have a job.
Oh, I'm sure she'll give you a handsome gift.
But she hasn't said anything about that.
Perhaps it just slipped her mind. Here, let me.
Oh, no, sir. I couldn't.
It's not really very much money.
Oh, it is, sir. For someone like me, it's a fortune.
Take it.
Oh, God bless you. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. Don't be angry.
I'm not angry.
Oh, sir, you're a saint.
Huh?
Oh, I shouldn't have said that either.
Good night, Irina.
Well, what kept you?
Can't you hear, Alric, darling? They wouldn't let me leave the stage. 7 curtain calls.
You better go back and take another bow.
My final performance in Ruania.
How do you feel?
Wonderful. Oh, wonderful, darling. Everything's packed.
Everything?
I didn't know I had so many gowns, so many costumes. But it's all put together. And tomorrow morning, it all goes with me on the plane.
And, the platinum?
He says I'm not to know till I arrive in London. And then he'll tell me. Do you think he's already managed to get it out of the country?
Well, I don't see how. He's been watched too closely.
I thought for a moment that he would try to hide it in my baggage, but that would be ridiculous. He knows it will be thoroughly searched.
No. I'm sure he has a plan. And I'm sure it will work.
Well, he says he'll tell me as soon as I arrive in London.
And then you must tell me, and I'll...
Yes, I know. Love me?
Kay, my darling, I've always loved you. That's why I made you first actress of Little Public. Come here.
Madam. Oh, excuse me. How dare you come in without knocking? I'm sorry. Get out of here. Get your coat and hat and get out of here. And never come into this theater again. But, madam... Get out!
Just a moment. What is your name?
Irina, Your Excellency.
Irina what?
Irina Rulin, sir.
Do you know who I am?
Oh, yes. Your Excellency, yes.
If you should even whisper about what you saw here to any living soul, you will disappear. You understand, Irina?
Yes, Your Excellency.
Now you may leave.
Yes, Your Excellency. I shouldn't have lost my temper. All she has to do is to tell Carol.
Is there a danger that she may?
Oh, I don't think so.
Because she could have an unfortunate accident in the next 15 minutes.
Oh, no. She'll never breathe a word. Actually, it's that stupidity of hers that gets me so irritated. Peasant. But why do we have to talk about her?
Indeed. Come here.
I won't see you for a few weeks. What am I going to do without you? Like dirt they treat us.
Dear, do you have any money left, sweetheart?
I've got money.
Well, waiter, some wine, cheese. What would you like, sweetheart?
We're human, too. Now, I remember before the revolution you got treated like dirt. Is it any better now?
No, honey. What's your name again?
Irina Rulin. What's yours?
Everyone calls me Rykov.
Rykov? Rykov, I've got a problem.
Why shouldn't you have a problem? You're a member of the human race, aren't you?
He's a saint, and she's a devil.
Who? Who's a devil?
The great Katarina.
Oh, I love that woman.
She's a devil. But Master Carol, her husband, oh, he's a saint.
His Honor, Carol Vortic. Oh, they come no better. What an officer he was. Let me tell you about the time we were surrounded.
She is cheating on him.
She's what?
With his best friend.
Isn't that always the way?
Now, I don't know. Should I tell him? Now, you're a man. What do you think?
No, that requires a bit of thought.
He's so good to me. And she treated me like dirt. What should I do, Michael?
There's an old soldier. Let me tell you that you cannot make an important decision on an empty stomach. Waiter, some chicken, dumplings, boiled beef, potatoes. Hello?
Darling?
Katie, darling. You arrived safely.
Yes, dearest. I'm in London. I'm breathing the free air of London.
Oh, how wonderful.
It's a bit smoggy, but it's free. Now, darling, can you talk to me?
About what?
You know about what?
Certainly, sure.
Where is it?
In London.
Oh, marvelous. Oh, darling, you did it.
No, darling. You did it.
Me? I don't understand.
Precious, it's so simple.
Tell me.
See if you can figure it out.
Angel, I don't like riddles.
I'm taking a plane to London tomorrow. See if you can guess it by then.
Give me a hint.
Well, it arrived in London when you did. And that's all. Now see if you can have the answer for me when I get there tomorrow. Darling, I have some loose ends to tie together. I love you. Goodbye.
Carol.
Hello?
Rick, my darling.
Dearest, you're in London.
Yes.
And, the material?
It's here. It's here in London.
Ah, good. I'll leave tonight.
Rick,
Hello? Hello? Katie? Katie? Operator. Listen, I've been cut off. I was on the line to London.
Yes, sir.
Well, don't just say yes, sir. Do something.
I'm sorry, sir. We're having trouble with the London circuit.
This is a call of vital importance to the government.
Yes, sir, but we're still having trouble.
Oh. Doesn't matter. It's arrived. It's there. And now to burn the final bridge.
Alaric.
May I come in?
Why?
I have something to say to you. We'll never see each other again.
What makes you say that?
You're going away. You won't return.
Are you sure?
I've come here to make sure.
What are you saying, Alaric?
I wondered... I stayed awake nights wondering how to say it. And the truth is, there's nothing to be said. No point to any conversation. You simply do what must be done.
Alaric.
This is what must be done. Quickly, efficiently, and finally.
Alaric, don't.
Not that it means anything. Not that it helps. But believe me, Carol. Believe me. I'm sorry.
Are we doing the right thing, Michael? Are you sure it's the right thing?
He should be told.
Well, maybe he doesn't want to know. Did you ever think of that? See? He isn't home. There's no one here. Let's go.
Wait. The door's open, you see.
Well, we can't just walk into...
I smell something.
What?
I'm an old soldier. I know that smell.
What is it?
Death.
Death? Saints preserve us. Are you a conjurer? How can you smell death?
You fool, I smell powder, gunpowder. Someone has fired a shot in here. Come on in.
I'm afraid. Oh! Look! On the floor.
Your Honor. Irina, call a doctor. No. Is that you, Rykov? Machine gunner Rykov reporting for duty, sir. I'm dying, Rykov.
Oh, no, sir, not you.
Listen to me. It's for the best. I would have died anyhow, away from our country, our language, our people. Sir, try to save your strength. I'm staying with you, with all those who believed in me, with all those who must stay and fight and suffer, who can't leave. I'm staying, Rykov. I'm staying. Yes, sir. Rykov. The good Lord must have sent you. Please get a message to my wife in London. Tell her that the coat hangers, the clothes hangers, the wire clothes hangers, that's how. Well, they're made of. I made them out of. Well, that's how she carried it. That's. Your Honor.
The man. Delirious, crazy.
What was he saying about coat hangers?
Well, what's the difference? He was raving.
He wanted us to tell his wife something.
What?
I don't know. He said, get a message to my wife, and then he started raving about wire coat hangers.
Well, I'm sure that's not what he wanted us to tell her.
I guess not. She'd think we're crazy.
Well, I wouldn't tell that evil woman anything anyhow.
He was a good man. Let's pray for his soul.
I don't know.
Katie, think.
Oh, maybe he was playing a joke.
What did he say exactly?
He said the platinum is here.
And? He said you should be able to figure it out. Well,
don't you dare, you vicious animal.
Think. Where is it?
I don't know. I don't care. I wish I were dead.
We'll both be dead soon enough. We'll die of hunger.
Oh, why did I ever leave home? I can't get a job in this terrible country. I audition, they laugh at me. Why don't you work?
At what? Washing dishes?
What else are you good for?
Why don't you sell your costumes, your wardrobe?
Oh, they laugh at that.
Well, take them to a second-hand store, to the flea market. Anywhere. Maybe we can raise enough to buy dinner.
Oh, why did we ever leave Urania?
Because... Oh, what's the use? Get those clothes out of the wardrobe chest. No. Leave them hanging where they are. Maybe we can get a few extra pennies for the wire hangers, too.
Maybe. Well, if you're ever in London and in some old clothes shop or a flea market and you see some threadbare theatrical costumes, check out the hangers. The ordinary, everyday wire hangers. Who knows? Those humble hangers may be constructed of the purest platinum. Who knows? I know I shall return in a few moments.
You're on the open road, rolling free and feeling great about your new Buick Century. Because in published EPA mileage test results, a V6 Buick Century got the best highway mileage of any U.S. mid-size car. 24 miles per gallon and 16 in the city. Your Century's comfortable, it's nimble, it's economical, and above all, it's a Buick. Living free.
The blue whale is the biggest animal that ever lived. Bigger than 2 dinosaurs, heavier than 25 elephants. Today it's nearly extinct after years of relentless commercial hunting. Now other whales are in danger. For what?
Some rare vitamin, some precious serum? No. For margarine, pet food, shoe polish. What a way to go. Help save the whales we have left. Write National Audubon Society, 953rd Avenue, New York, New York. Precious metal. How men sell body and soul for it. Betray, kill, no holds barred. And yet, isn't it all a state of mind? Somewhere in the city of London, or who knows where by now, is a quantity of coat hangers made of platinum. To look, you would think, just ordinary wire. And why not? They do the job. A humble job, it's true, so why should anyone look twice? You should always look twice. Our cast included Beatrice Straight, Arnold Moss, Ralph Bell, Ann Petoniak, and Dan Ocko. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
These documents show that Rasputin has sold millions of rubles worth of medical supplies to Germany, a country which is waging war against us. As payment, Rasputin has been given shares in the Süddeutsche Munitions factory, as well as shares in Taunus Manufacturing and Copernicus Industries in Bavaria. Your Highness perhaps knows of these companies?
Little father, tell Colonel Amdor what you have told the Tsar and me.
Madame, it will make no difference to him.
Tell him.
It is a prophecy, Colonel, and it is this. If I die at the hands of the nobility or members of the court, the Tsar and the Tsarina will lose their crown and their son within 6 months of my death.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by imported Vigna Rosé wine. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.